Welcome back to Rise of an Empire. It is about mid-flame roll, probably getting a little bit later flame roll, sort of the middle of the summer, the hot part of the year. The late afternoon, you guys had just finished speaking with Hiram to kind of let him know that you were sort of coerced by the queen to go perform some task, and he's like, "Yep, is what it is. They'll wait. They're gonna wait for you." You guys had, Hamish had discovered a little bit more about his master from Sheila Deba, the interesting storekeeper of the Spirit of Mystery shop. Calypso also recovered something pretty important to her while she was there, and leaves a little bit of a mystery how it got there, but reunited with the conch.
Reunited, and it feels so
Indeed.
good.
You guys came across a young Genasi woman, Beryl, who appears to be sort of a Red Jenny of Airspur. Who seems a little initially tried to get your help with the queen, but didn't make a very compelling case. So you guys went on your way. She kind of saw you and followed you and kind of sneaked to the court where she listened in on the conversation and has volunteered to join you, whether you like it or not. Kind of
roguish sort.
In a roguish sort, yeah. She gave you a bit of a rundown. She seemed a little. She knows the queen's a bit racist, though she doesn't know why. This is something that has not been a problem. It's only been a problem in the recent decade. So there's a lot of people who are not. She's not sure. She's also young. You may not know necessarily why. She's also concerned that orcs were seen attacking caravans and farmsteads. That is not usual. So there's a little bit of contradicting evidence. So are the orcs good? Are they bad? Well, you guys will find out. Yeah, and the queen basically said she kind of gave you guys an ultimatum a bit: go do this or don't come back to my city. But she did offer you guys a heck of a reward for bringing the head back of the warlord of the nearby orc tribes. What that reward was, you don't know if it's going to be monetary. She did say you would gain the favor of the queen, which is nothing to bat an eye at. And that's where we left off. You guys are standing on the docks currently.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the time roll.
What is the time of day?
It is it's late afternoon, like 3:30-ish. It's not really late afternoon, but a little bit.
My friends, do we head out now or
afternoon?
do morning light?
Well, perhaps we should find out where these orcs are stationed exactly. We know that they're in the Akana Peak Mountains and that they've been attacking presumably farms between here and there. How long would it take to get to the Akana Peak Mountains, and what sort of places could we rest in between here and there?
Excellent question.
This is both a question for Beryl and you.
Beryl, do you know the way to the Akana Peak Mountains?
Yes. That is just west of here. Maybe 10-15 miles. Probably at 10 miles.
Could
do that in a
walk
day.
That.
Yeah, we could just get there in time for dark.
Well, that may be to our advantage. Perhaps if we get there at the break of dusk, we will be able to scope what's happening with these orcs in this stronghold.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yes, and I also did recently change my familiar into a seabird, So
Ah,
it's far more advantageous for scouting than his normal form.
Hamish, what is a familiar?
That was my Almiraj, my pet Guinness. He's my familiar.
Ah, it's a pet. I see.
Yes.
Does it speak to you? Do you talk to your pet?
Well, they are intelligent, but they don't really speak like like you and I would. It's more
Your magic is so
emotion
wonderful,
and
Hamish.
context.
I'm so impressed with your magic.
Alright, well, thank you, Ramas. You have some interesting gifts yourself.
Yes.
Gilgaim be praised.
What a beautiful thick braid you have.
Thank you, my dear.
You're quite skilled at braiding it. How do you keep your head so smooth? I do not like. Do you shave or something? I mean, your head.
Yes, my lady, I shave my head.
Ah, see.
It is the custom in Unther.
And
I haven't decided with Calypso where I say I'm pretty confident that Soren's the one who does the shaving and braiding.
Yes, I think this is likely the case.
Friends, shall we go?
Orange chuckles.
Yes, I think we should certainly head out now. Perhaps we can also stop by in some of the farmsteads and speak to people who are far closer to these raiding.
I am sure
Get
there will
their
be
take.
farms in the west on the way to the mountains.
I think this is good, but perhaps before we go, if we're going in the mountains, will it not be cold? Do we need supplies maybe?
Who are you
Right.
asking?
Are you referring to like clothing for cold, or what are you
Yes.
referring to?
Like cold and I don't know, climbing tools. We don't know if we have to climb
Yeah, I'm gonna ask
or
Beryl.
what,
I have various
you?
supplies myself.
but we do not.
So I want to ask Beryl a question about the strong, like if she knows where the stronghold is, like if it's located at the base of the mountains or if it's like up at all, like if she has any idea.
Give me a hot sec. Barrel's gonna roll a
I
history
would
check.
be very surprised if this stronghold was difficult to get to. I mean, why would you create a stronghold that's hard to reach?
Because
Which is a
it's what
stronghold. You
Or
want it
there's
to be
a-
hard to reach so that
I'm
it's
sure
more
there's
defensible.
a road to the stronghold that we
so
can
they're
walk.
orcs and they're used to mountains, and if you have a stronghold and you're, nuisancing the villages and farmers, you do not want to just give them an invitation to come and take your stronghold. Otherwise, it would not. To me, I don't.
I
think
don't know what you mean,
stronghold.
Calypso. What sort of creatures do you believe orcs to be?
We saw them in town. They live in mountains, so clearly they must be. To me, I think they're okay with mountains.
Well, I get the
Dash
sense that they
17.
live in the mountains because they were pushed out of Airspur, not necessarily because they like mountains in particular. They
Maybe.
probably chose the mountains because if they are ever attacked by the Queen's forces or anyone else, the mountains are far more defensible.
Yes, this
So
is
having
why
one point of access as opposed to being in the middle of a plain where you can be surrounded.
or a secret exit or something. But either way, I think it would be most difficult to get to it, let alone penetrate it.
Well, it would be difficult for an army to get to it, but we're only 5 people.
That's
Either way, as terms of like Beryl, are you able to recall if it is where any of these strongholds are or might be?
Yes, I think there's a fortress south of the road to Reth, on the border of Chondath. But it is. I've never seen it myself. I've just heard of it. It is a distance. It is much further than 10 miles. That is a day's walk in and of itself from here.
Real quick, where is Wrath? Because that's not...
Yeah, it's not marked in the map. So
Is
Reth is...
Okay.
So if you go straight west of Airspur, you see that little town icon?
Mm-hmm. The one that's on the other
That's
coast?
Yeah, that's Reth.
Okay.
So there's a road that goes sort of north and then west.
Mhm.
It sort of goes, the map doesn't do a very good job here, but it kind of straddles a mountain.
It's like a mountain
to-
pass.
It's basically a mountain pass. I mean, it's well traveled and it's pretty wide, so it's not like an ambush point or anything, but there is a fortress that is deeper south. So it's not like it's on the side of the road.
Okay.
Yes, but that is, it's a journey.
How long would it take to get to Wrath?
Reth is far. It's like via road, it's over 50 miles.
Maybe we need to rent.
So 20 miles if you just walk to the fortress in a straight line. So it's a little bit further than Merrill realized.
Do we walk, or do we maybe want to rent horses or donkeys or whatever creature maybe people have here to ride on to make it easier?
Rent a horse. Okay. Do you guys want to look for stables to rent from?
We could try, but renting 5 horses and considering the fact that we just blew... Well, I mean, I still have 150 gold, so yeah, we can look to see if we can rent horses. I think
we
also,
may
too,
not-
it could be beneficial if we can find any townsguard, maybe, who might know more about, like, you know, just be like, hey, like, we're on a mission from the Queen to deal with the orcs. Are you able to tell us, like, where these orc attacks have been coming from? You know, just so that we can maybe narrow it down and see if it's from Wrath or maybe from east of the mountains closer to Airspur, or further south near the Economir Lake.
Sure. So you guys ask one of the guards. You were speaking of the Black Fortress. That is, yes, that is, boy, abandoned a long time ago. It's in quite bad for repair, and frankly, the roads have changed since then. It's a little bit buried in the Akana Peaks. He kind of thinks about it. Probably about 20 miles south along the original road, although that road is no longer there. Can you guys show me your map? There is, about southwest, there is what looks to be in the map like a bit of a gap between the mountains. Presumably the original road was there, and maybe the fortress was located somewhere in that area.
Okay. So
You have a more specific direction.
So, like, while the current road goes north over the mountains, that old road went just south.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it is an old fortress. Guard doesn't know how old, but presumably if the roads have changed, probably several hundred years old.
Oops. I wrote Black Forest instead of Fortress. Alright, well, I think that narrows it down. It's much closer than going all the way to Wrath. Yes, if it is 20 miles, then we should get some horses or something to carry us along a bit faster.
Okay. You guys will go over to the stables then. There is on the northern clifftop district. You guys do come across the stables. You talk to the stable hand there, and who kind of points you around. There are 3 horses available, though. I have to check something real quick. I don't think you can rent a horse. There's no
Buy
option.
it.
Yeah, I think you have to buy it, which is a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
Um,
They do have that. I believe it's in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
I'm trying to find it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Friends,
I don't remember.
we can just
there's
walk.
travel. Yeah,
I think we could just walk. It's 20 miles is still not too far for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only point of getting horses is just how fast we want to get there, and obviously we'd have to resell the horses when we get back. So,
right. You would
I
not
know,
make
we
nearly as
don't-
much
walk
money
there.
back.
We don't have the
Out far
cash
away.
to buy horses. There's
Yeah.
no way.
What about donkeys? Like, first of all, if we only have three, the young woman Beryl, she and I are both small. I believe we can probably ride on one of them.
Yeah, 2 people would have
Ugh.
to double up, so it'd probably have to be like me and you, Calypso, and then Soren and Beryl, or some other combination. I'm saying that because I think you and Beryl are probably the 2 lightest folk, and then Soren has the heavy armor, so he'd have to ride with whoever is the lightest.
Me and Ramos.
Ramos. Soren is wearing very light armor.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought he was
Soren
wearing
is-
like chainmail or something. Okay, never mind.
Nah, he doesn't actually
Yeah,
doesn't have the strength
Ramos
to do
would
it.
have to be on his own horse though, because he's like freaking 7 feet tall, wearing like heavy
Yeah.
armor.
I think
We
it
ha-
would be fun to ride with Ramos so I could tease him more, but I understand.
Yeah, I think you would break the horse's back with that much weight.
Oh,
2 people and all
I
of
agree.
Ramos's equipment.
Yes, and so maybe too. Well, we could maybe we could also look into maybe a beast of burden to carry all of our supplies because we
So like a
need
donkey?
also- Indeed.
Well, what are the prices then? What do the cost in the
I think it would be
There are
even
donkey
better if we
available.
just walk.
Let's
what
get
kind
the
of horses
prices.
Are they draft horses, riding horses? I assume
They
they're
have-
horses.
They have 3 riding horses, but there's 80 gold each.
Oh, this is too expensive. Maybe just a donkey to carry our supplies so that we can move faster,
Donkey
But
is
not
12
gonna-
gold.
not be burdened.
Okay.
Old Tom?
Bill.
Bill, that's it. Sorry.
Yeah, we should call Bill. We're gonna
How
call
much
You
is
him
guys,
Bill.
donkeys?
okay. Bill,
How much-
you guys are
Let's buy
gonna
a
get
donkey
them
and we'll
the
call
donkey.
him Bill.
Yeah, how much is
Okay.
donkeys?
12 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, that's way
I'll
more
pay
reasonable.
that.
Thank you, Hamish.
Yeah.
No problem. This just means that we get to name it Bill.
Bill. Yeah.
Yes,
The stable
you
hand
get to
goes.
name it.
Yes, this is Jerome. Jerome, this is your new family.
Jerome?
Jerome. Jerome. He roams much.
Jerome.
I suppose if you own him, you can call him what you like. Just treat them good. And Barrel's like, I'm not riding that thing. I will walk.
Well, we will all
I don't
walk.
think
I
any
think
of us are
the
ready.
donkeys are
Don't
for
worry, Barrel.
supplies, so
Yes.
we shall load our equipment here on the donkey. So I'll
Yes, we should make sure that we have enough rations and that sort of thing. And if
I'll
we are going to
secure-
be buying our rations, then we should probably just
Yeah.
head out tomorrow.
I am going to enforce the rations and watering. So you guys do need to maintain that for travel.
So as I believe we need to get supplies because we will need fuel for fire because I imagine with the orcs up there they will probably have depleted. Although we do want to maybe make small, very tiny fires so we don't put a lot of smoke or anything to give away ourselves. With me, Beryl, have you been up to this area where this stronghold is? Like, do you know of it? Is it very cold where they are? Do we need...
Sorry, I honestly have no idea. I don't leave the city that often, but I don't know if the Akana peaks are cold.
I mean, considering how small the range is and the fact that it's almost at sea level, like, I imagine that if you're at the top of the mountain, it's cold, but, like, the stronghold wouldn't be built on top of a mountain. It would probably be nestled in between mountains at the base, right? Most likely. It's probably not going to be that different from the temperature where we are.
I mean, we're above
Possibly.
sea level at the top of the cliffs. I don't know how many feet that is. A couple hundred feet.
Oh yeah, a couple,
That's a good point, yeah.
couple hundred.
So even if they're like 2,000 or 3,000 feet, that can make a difference.
That's fair. I don't know.
So, shall we get some supplies then? Is there a store supplier in the near area?
Yeah, there. You guys, it's a big city. You can easily find a general store if you're just looking for like camping equipment. I guess is what I heard.
Hmm.
So let's see here.
Camping and maybe a warmer clothing and
Warm
we
clothes.
definitely need big jugs of water.
You guys can get all that. I think a lot of that, if you can find it in D&D and Beyond, I will trust you guys to subtract whatever resources, subtract gold for whatever resources you want. You can find common items like that. There's no worry there.
All right, I'll get a couple more water skins then.
I'm trying to figure out like just resources in general.
We should each do like a gallon of water a day, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit! What was
It says-
there was a rule for
It
that?
says the water skin is 4 pints of liquid, so that's half a gallon, right?
Yeah, I think it's like half a gallon.
Yeah,
Can you
'cause
go
it's 2
through that
pints and a quart,
whole day?
and then that would be 2 quarts. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I've got. Oh, so we need two skins per day, is what you're saying. Oh wow.
I don't know,
If
I'm
there's
trying
a
to find-
stream, then we could just
I
fill it
think-
with water at the stream
Yeah.
or something. But
This is true.
Do we take a chance that there will be water there?
yeah, probably not.
I mean, there's something. I mean, the orcs drink something.
They probably have a well though.
I have 2 days of water on me.
Let's see, yeah, I'm gonna buy another water skin. That's 2 silver, I believe.
Yeah, looks like they're each 2 silver.
Then I have 5 days of rations. That'll probably be good for our adventure.
You should be good.
I have 6 days of rations. Yeah.
Doesn't really say survival.
Yeah, D&D's not really a survival game. I
You
think
can
it's-
convert it
yeah.
pretty easily, but yeah, water is the tricky one. Food's a little easier because it tells you how long.
Mhm.
Struggling with the water
you gotta
though.
keep replenishing. We have to assume that we're gonna be able to replenish.
I'm
Otherwise,
pretty sure it's a gallon a day. I think that's what I found when I
Yeah.
was doing like the calculations for Out of the Abyss.
You need 1 gallon a day, 2 if it's hot. If you're like in a desert or something. Character who drinks half that must make a Constitution saving throw or suffer exhaustion. So yeah, you guys need to carry a bunch of water. Plenty of water here, so you're just gonna have to pay for the skins, but you have a mule to hold the weight.
That's
So
true.
you guys can literally get barrels of water. Pack up the mule.
How much weight can a mule hold?
So how much you think we
A
get?
lot.
Like 6?
I think it's like a couple hundred pounds.
You think we get 6 each?
6 water skins?
Yes.
Well, why don't we just do what the DM suggested? We just get a barrel of water
Barrel. Okay.
that the mule carries. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say how much would a barrel hold? A lot, probably like 40 gallons or so.
I mean, we could
I'd
also
say.
just get a keg because a keg is a lot smaller. I think
Yeah,
it's
why don't
like
we just
5
get a
to 10
keg?
gallons.
it's probably
Yeah.
easier.
That's fine. Just keep in mind, there's a lot of you.
Mhm.
There's
Well,
Well,
let's
actually,
see
there's
how
just
much
5
a
of you.
keg holds.
I
there's only 5
have.
of you.
I actually have enough water for myself, so.
Okay.
Well,
You know.
there's a gunpowder keg.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I
The
will.
volume that it holds.
I'll say I'm just gonna roll for this. Say it's 4 gold pieces for the keg, for like
Okay.
a good quality water sealed keg. And we'll say how much is a keg? Like 10 gallons. Sure, there's a week for that.
So maybe we buy a couple of kegs.
Yeah, because 10 gallons would be enough for all 5 of us for 2 days.
Yeah. So we put one on each side of
10 gallons. You said
the.
two 10-gallon kegs.
Yeah,
That's plenty of water.
that's 8 gold. So we each deduct 2 gold from our inventory.
Yeah, 10 gallons. Based on the beverage
I'm
industry.
including I'm including barrel on this because you pay for Soren. Or actually, well, whatever.
Yeah, you guys got to
Want me
account
keep
for
it-
them.
Keep track of the inventory.
That's fine.
of
Like I said, I
the
have my own water, so
donkey?
I'll pay,
Yes.
and then I won't be consuming that water probably.
Yeah.
At
So
least
someone
not
keep
unless,
track.
Not unless
I'll
we're
keep track
stuck.
of it.
You're keeping track of the donkey stuff, Avery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Since you own the donkey, I guess that makes sense.
Bill the donkey.
It's the group donkey. Yep, 10 gallon. Just write down 10-gallon keg.
Well, we
Good
bought
for
two.
water or ale.
2
You bought
times
2.
2.
You guys are good. I like it.
We put a little rum in one of them. Watered down rum.
Little like
Gross.
very watered down rum. 10
I
gallons
believe.
versus like a
A
pint
couple
of rum.
That's what they used
couple-
to do on the ships. You
How
just
much
give
would
them
that
watered
weigh?
down rum.
A 10-gallon
Yeah,
keg
that makes
of
sense.
water.
A lot. 10 gallons.
Probably would be heavy. Hang on.
20 pounds
Does
is my
a
guess.
Gallon of water weigh. A gallon of water is 8.34 pounds. Times 10 is 83.
80 pounds. Okay,
And a
that makes
half.
more sense. It's heavy.
Aren't you
83
glad?
pounds.
Are you not glad that I suggested a beast of burden? Imagine having to carry that and having it slosh around that puts you off balance.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
it'd be heavy.
My water skins weigh 20 pounds.
Beast
Yeah,
of
I'll add a little bit
Water's
of
heavy.
weight.
suck.
Yeah, it's
Or
just multiply. Just keep it to 83, and then you got 2 of these. So
Well, I was gonna add a little bit for like the wood of the keg. Just round
the
it up
keg.
to like
cake's not
85.
that heavy. Maybe like 2
Probably another
pounds.
2 pounds.
That's what I said. I'm just
Yeah,
rounding
it's
it up
pretty
to
light.
85 per keg.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Just so it's a nice number.
I think
Yeah.
it would be good. Yes.
Hang on,
What?
I forgot because you guys. I would say for tack and like saddlebags, it is
yeah.
going to be about. It's not a whole lot, like 4 gold for like a bunch of bags, if you want to saddle it.
Yes.
that.
All right, do
I
you
think
do you have that, Hamish? Are you covering that, or do you need help?
I can cover it. I'm not gonna ride the donkey though.
No,
When I said saddle, I didn't mean literally a saddle.
Like saddle
you have
bags.
to buy
Yeah.
a saddle, but like you have to mount bags on it somehow.
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
a
you have to have
harness.
like a heart.
Right. It's like a
You
harness.
said
Yes.
4 gold for the.
Yep,
tack
just 4 gold.
harness?
Then you
Okay.
attach everything to it.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it depends on what else you guys want. There's a lot of shit you can buy.
We need to get tents. I
I'm
think.
good with just a bedroll. Actually, no, in case it rains.
Yeah, I will say tent is probably good.
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
think
it's
I have
really
a
cheap.
tent.
It's 2 gold for 2-person tent.
Oh,
You guys
We
can
need
just get 2
2.
tents.
Maybe 2.
All right,
I
I'll
can't-
buy.
That
I'll
might
buy
be
a
in
tent.
D&D Beyond. That
Yeah.
might be a
It's
thing.
a-
that's 20
I-
pounds. I can't
Well,
carry.
there's 4
Well,
of us.
you
Wait,
can
there's
give it-
What?
5. I think
20
we need
pounds.
3
It's
tents because
canvas.
there's 2 people each, and there's 5 of us.
My
Yeah,
God,
I
I was
don't
saying
have
modern day
nylon
tents
in
are like
D&D, so
super
it's like a
lightweight.
canvas tent. Yeah,
Why don't we each buy a tent since there's 5 of us?
they're
2-person
2-person
tent,
tents.
there
We
it
just need
is.
3 tents.
Add. Boop.
That's what I just said.
I bought one.
I thought you said 5 tents. Sorry.
Oh, shit,
right.
they are
Yeah.
heavy.
So each
Wow.
of us players.
So we put them on the beast of burden.
Yes.
2 pounds. All right, so they're gonna carry the tents.
Yes.
All right, so I will take my tent out of my inventory.
the
Avery,
one
will you-
killer of all
Avery,
D&D
will you
players.
manage
Written down,
that?
yes.
Okay.
Resource management.
I buy.
I got a lot of weight on me, but I
So
can carry
how
it.
much-
I'm,
how
I got,
much-
I'm strong. Robust is strong.
How much weight
drunk.
can the donkey carry exactly so that I?
420 pounds.
Okay.
It's pretty strong.
Haha.
You guys
420.
could also buy an elephant. not here, but
Not here.
elephants.
Not an elephant.
I'm just looking at over here. Elephant can carry over 1,320 pounds.
That's it.
That'd be fucking awesome if you guys could get an
We
elephant.
need an elephant with like one of those like
Just get a
baskets on the
Goliath.
top.
They can carry the same amount.
That is awesome. That'd be so cool. Too
basket.
expensive. Although it's so funny because you guys are like rich now. Stuff is sort of feel cheap. You have to
Well,
drain your
no.
coffers.
I'm not rich.
I'm
Maybe
at just around
Hamish is
300
rich.
gold.
You have 300 gold? Holy shit.
Maybe
I
I should
should've-
have had you buy the donkey. Jesus.
Yeah, no crap.
How do you have so? How do you guys have? Fuck, I should have raised the price of that ship.
I'm
Fine.
almost out. I don't have much money left.
Okay.
But my currency is not adjusting for some reason.
All right.
Why is...
What else do we need? What
You have
other
to
things?
subtract it.
You have to add or subtract.
Well, I did, but it's not. It's fixing it under when I do the add or remove. But when I close that, it does not show the correct amount.
Soren has cooking utensils. You guys have food rations, which
I
can be
closed and
translated into
opened.
food.
I reopen.
If there's anything else you guys want, I would recommend getting a few days worth of feed for the donkey, which is really cheap. It's
Yes.
every day of feed is like 5 copper.
I think 5 days to be 6 days just to be on safe side. And maybe some fresh apples to tempt it if it gets stubborn.
So 30 copper is like 3 silver. Easy enough. You can get that from the state of land.
Why didn't you pay that Calypso?
You can take that 3 silver.
Sure, I can do this. It's
Should I
not
write down a
fixing-
weight for the feed?
Uh,
I don't know how much that would weigh. It's like hay. I imagine.
I would just say I would equate it to a ration. I'd say like a pound per day.
Does
Whatever,
Soren
how much
use
a ration
any
is.
supplies?
2
Can I do a quick inspection of Soren's supplies to make sure he has stuff?
Yes. Let me get
I'm assuming
Soren's up.
Beryl has a lot of her own stuff. She's not gonna.
She
let-
does. She's not carrying. She's got a light backpack with her, but she has no armor.
Okay.
She's just, although her
Oh,
dexterity, she's
we
pretty
were gonna.
dexterous.
We need to equip her with some armor. Yes.
Hang on, give me a moment.
Hmm.
I have
You
to
want to
start
buy her
with-
some studded leather armor?
Just leather, I think.
Isn't she
Actually-
wearing leather?
Her,
She's no armor. He said.
yeah, she's just wearing clothing. Her dexterity is high enough that if you added leather, it doesn't actually increase her armor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck it then.
She's pretty dodge.
I thought-
She's got actually a pretty decent armor class.
Okay.
I
She's
thought
good
leather
then.
didn't have a cap though. I thought it was just +2 on top of whatever your dex is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the medium armor has. I
think it's a
you
+1,
can only
buddy.
do a +2 bonus from dexterity, but for all the light armor, it's just add your total dexterity.
Okay. Let me check because I think Soren. Had some stuff.
I'm pretty sure
Apologies.
that's how it works, at least.
I wasn't expecting a supply run.
Well, I'm glad we bought the donkey. 242 pounds is a lot.
Are you tracking
Yeah.
that on your own inventory or your own?
I'm tracking it in my notes.
Oh,
I have
okay.
Bill the donkey, and I have how much he can carry.
242
Yeah.
pounds he's carrying. Wow.
Yeah, if you give her leather, it
Yeah.
will bump up her AC by 1. She will be happy.
All right. Well, how do we get that? Is there a?
Soren would be happy to hand his over, or you guys can buy it from a tanner.
I'm sorry, he's handing what over?
Leather armor.
I don't
like
think
his
Soren's
armor wouldn't
armor is
fit
going to
her.
fit Beryl. I think we probably need to get something for her. I just think she's probably too small for that.
All right. You guys find some. You guys buy some leather armor off of a tanner. Easy enough.
Yeah.
So the great thing about being in a city is like there's you guys aren't looking for anything fancy, so it's pretty easy to just get what you need. And relative to the common folk, you are wealthy. One gold to the common folk is a lot.
Okay, 1 gold. I pay.
It just costs 1 gold for leather armor. Oh, that's cheap.
I
That's
did
what I
not
was
say
saying. Like,
that.
why don't we get studded leather armor?
Okay. Yeah.
She
Yeah, how much
just
does the
needs
leather armor
leather.
cost?
She
Tegan?
doesn't need anything fancy.
I just said 1 gold. It was more of a general statement.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's why I'm asking. How much does leather armor cost?
I'm looking at it.
Well, how much does the tanner want for it? I guess is the more pertinent question.
There it is. Studded leather is 45 gold.
Yeah, let's get her leather. She doesn't need that.
Damn. Beryl says under her breath. Studded leather looks nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually have a leather check in here. It's probably in here.
It's 10 gold per
That was cheap.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Unless
10
you
gold
want,
it is.
unless you want to charge us more, but that's all right. Who's paying? Can we get
Beryl doesn't have that money.
Calypso money bags to pay?
You're the wealthy one. Who seems
Yes.
to have bottomless pockets. How much is it?
Yes, my
Did
lady.
you say?
10 gold.
10 G's.
Oh, how about we split it? You and me.
I will contribute 5.
Okay. Me too.
It's pretty good. Decent AC.
I'll have to get the alms box out soon.
How much do you have?
How much do you have? What do you-
75 gold.
Oh, Jesus. Never mind. I'll
Yeah.
pay for it.
Ramas, this is why
Put your gold away.
you
I
should
thought
not
you had
turn
lots
away
of
all the
money.
loot that we keep
No,
finding
no,
in
no,
these
no,
dungeons.
no.
Dummy.
I came with some gold, but
Yes, but you keep turning away loot. This
yes,
is not
because it's not my
smart.
way.
No, maybe not, but we're not going to. It's not fair to make us pay your way. You need to accept the gold.
I am paying my way.
Your share. Yeah, but when you run out of money, you will not be.
All right.
I will-
think that
Not run out of money, my lady.
we should, now that we are
Someone's
actually
also
beginning
got
to
cash.
purchase items as a group, such as this donkey and supplies, we should create a group fund. So I think that whenever we divvy up loot, we should take a quarter of it, put it into a group fund, and then divvy up the rest of it between the 3 of us.
Sure, I'm okay with that. Soren can hold the group funds.
And I'll record it so that you don't need to worry about it, Tegan.
All right. Does Beryl, may I see your weapons, please? What do you carry?
Aha! She draws a short sword. That's all I need.
I look at it.
I have a.
It's a decent short
Do
sword.
I assess that it's of decent quality?
It is. Some chips here and there. A little. It's got that
Right.
like kind of like hammered look to it. It's okay. But it's a
Do
short
do
sword.
you have a ranged weapon, Beryl? Are you have any proficiency with range?
Ha! Nothing but my spite.
Indeed. Do you have bowmanship and archery skills, Beryl?
No, I do not.
Hmm. Well, perhaps we can get you a few daggers to throw. What else can we find in terms of daggers? We get her a couple of throwing daggers.
Don't some of you have daggers that you don't use?
I have
Calypso
one.
picked up
I
like
think-
4 of them.
I actually had.
Do you have a
And
bunch of
Right.
daggers?
She
I had
sold
6,
them
but I
in
sold them.
Dualkin.
You sold them. That's right.
Yeah.
But wait, how many do I have now? Hold on.
I just want to give her like 3. She should have a few just to be able to throw in case.
I
Yeah,
have.
I mean, I have a
I have
dagger,
2
but
daggers.
Like, I use it.
You have 8?
No.
Oh, I thought you said 8 daggers.
I have a one.
I have 2 daggers. I can only equip 1, so she can have 1.
Thank you, my lady.
Can you imagine that? Like, we go to an area where they're like, all right, remove all your weapons, and the wizard just starts pulling out like all these
Does
different
she-
knives and shit just hidden all over his body. I'm like,
Does
why do you
she-
have those?
Does she have proficiency with bow?
She does not.
Yeah, we already asked her that. And she
So
did.
just dagger and,
Dagger.
and
Yes.
short sword.
Yes.
Okay.
That's that's what she will do.
This is good. Okay. I will remove 1 from my inventory, and she will gain 1 and equip it.
Okay. So you're giving her a dagger? You said.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a D4.
Thank you,
I
my
think.
lady. Yes. D4 plus her finesse, which is her.
It
dex.
does not have finesse, so
She does not have finesse.
not with daggers.
No, it uses your it uses your finesse. It's a finesse based weapon. That's what
I know.
Sorry. I didn't
Dexterity.
say that well. Dexterity. Yeah.
Oh, no, I make a mistake. I have to buy her one. I only have one. The two that I saw was cost. I didn't realize that was 2 gold pieces.
Oh, I see.
I thought it was 2 in my inventory. There's
I will buy her one as well. 2 gold. I will buy her one.
Okay, so just 2 daggers.
well, she only needs one. She only just needs. Why would
I'm
she-
buying her one, and you're gonna buy her one,
Okay.
so she can throw them. She may-
Okay.
can't just throw them.
Barrel's like, oh, sweet, I've never had a dagger before. He's like, I've had a knife before. not
You'll
a
be
dagger.
careful. You be careful. By the way, Tegan, thank you. I got my
Aw.
second.
Oh, that's awesome. You should have gotten
Yay.
2 packages, right?
I did.
Okay, good. I'm.
Yeah. And they're
I felt so
beautifully.
stupid. I
They're
sent
really
Avery there.
beautifully wrapped. So I got this
Oh,
wrapping.
they
wow.
wrapped them.
Yeah, they wrapped them really beautifully,
Wow.
and then this one's wrapped.
Ooh.
Ooh, do you know? Oh, so you haven't opened them. You
Gorgeous.
don't know what they are.
How yummy! How
not
yummy
yet.
are they?
I don't know. I have not opened them yet.
Okay,
Rob.
well, they are chocolates.
I can see that it says chocolates on their.
Bastia's chocolates. Yeah, I tried to buy something local, so that
Oh,
local
I
low is
I
better.
love that. Thank you.
Yeah.
They're sweet.
Because you know
I've
I
not
try
heard
to
of them,
I try
but-
to support local.
They're a chocolate shop. Like
Yeah,
They're
that's
not
like
that far.
what they
They
do.
make the
Made in
chocolate.
Drive.
Connecticut. Made in Connecticut. Within
Waterbury.
Bethel. Oh,
Or
Waterbury.
Waterbury,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's that place in Bethel that makes the ice
That
cream.
ice cream. Oh, my
that was
god, that's so good.
Dude, they're
That's
good.
really good ice cream.
All right, are we ready? Do we have everything we need?
I believe so, yes.
But it is probably dark now, right? So
Probably dark.
Yeah.
we maybe need to do another night at the local inn.
yeah.
Is there an
That's
inn
fine.
up here in the north the
Yeah, maybe
we do.
close to where the stables are.
or do we have to go back down to the dock?
Not quite close to the stables. Yes, you guys can find an inn. There's actually quite a few different inns. People point you. Some are really swanky and nice. Cost a little bit.
No,
Some are a
why
little
do
bit
we
more
need-
average.
We have camping equipment now. Why do we have to stay in an inn?
Because it's nighttime. We're not going to go out now.
Yeah, we're gonna camp in the middle of the street.
Yeah, I would say the sun is like is in
Okay.
the process of setting right now.
Yeah.
We gotta camp.
After the shop.
we gotta get the inn for one more night.
Okay. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, basic inn is good. What is the cost? I will pay.
This Daddy Waterbucks.
We have 5 people and we have a donkey.
It's going to cost an arm and a leg. No. It would cost for modest for all of you. It's 1 gold. Oh no, sorry. It's 1 silver piece per room.
Okay.
Each room can fit comfortably 2 people comfortably.
So we need 3 rooms. Okay.
I can buy one for Beryl and myself.
Okay, fine. Then I'll pay for
Okay.
the other. I'll pay for the other 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty good.
And what about the donkey?
You're gonna have to stable it back at the stable. You want to pay for it?
I'll pay for the stabling.
Okay.
Thank you, Hamish.
It's like we bought it and then we're leaving it there.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, you guys had to
Back
pack
in the
it up.
stable.
You had to load it with stuff.
Mhm.
Where the hell? I saw it in here.
Yeah.
Stabling 5 silver pieces. Wow, that's pricey. That adds up if you're in a city first time.
Wait, it's 5 silver per day for a stable?
Yeah.
It's more expensive than the room, the hotel room, the inn.
Apparently, yeah.
That probably includes the hay and
They
the
take care of it. They feed it.
All right. You got that, Amy?
Exercise.
They bathe
That's
it.
just a standard
they
fee.
pet it.
Bathe
They
it.
tell it
Brush
they
it.
love it.
They hug it, give it love,
Yeah.
kisses.
Because in here it actually says gold pieces, but
What?
I think that was a typo.
This is 5
Just-
gold to stable it.
It's a
It
stable.
does.
what, a
It's 5
month?
silver. Yeah.
Oh
that's,
my.
That's very expensive.
really fucking expensive. Like that's
All right,
like
let's
way
see. Silver.
more.
What do we
I
got?
think that's a typo. I'm looking
Let's
at a typo.
see.
We have
Uh-oh.
enormous truffles, and then an assortment of.
Put them on the video.
chocolate.
Let's see. Let's see.
Okay.
So they should be truffles and
Happy
then cherry
birthday,
cordials.
Mom.
I just look at. They're both.
They have to stay close to you. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
So
those are
just-
the cordials.
Here's my
Neat.
finger, just so you get a sense of how
I didn't
big
know they were
they
that big.
These are
they're
like-
It's like the
huge.
size of an eyeball.
They're about an inch and a half.
Wow.
Each square is about an inch and a half.
That's
This
delicious.
is amazing.
Yummy.
And then the other box, cover back on.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
A little bit of birthday unwrapping in the middle of the episode.
That's okay. I feel bad that I
Like
didn't
a
time
mix.
it well.
Oh, okay. Like a more of a general chocolate.
Yeah,
box.
all
Nice.
kinds of different stuff.
Great.
Yeah,
Delicious.
thank you.
All right. I will pray to Gilgam.
Indeed. Gilgam hears your prayers.
I'll probably
warmth.
drink and hang out with Calypso
Help us
and
find this black fortress, Gilgam.
Oh my God.
We may purge the orcs of this from this beautiful land.
Indeed. Gilgam will grant you the strength you require to defeat your true enemies. All right, so you guys,
Calypso, chocolate.
you get a drink. If you guys are doing a heavy night of drinking or a light night of drinking.
Well, we're gonna travel, so I'll
Light.
just have like a beer.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're
A
not
couple
gonna get
silver piece for some ale.
sloshed. Yeah.
I'll have a glass of wine or
One silver piece for an
rum or
ale.
something.
I'll take an ale
Yeah, I think it's like 1 silver.
just to make sure I have something to drink that's
Yeah.
not my water. My precious
That's-
water in my white water skins.
How much is that wine?
I'm looking at it. Wine is also. That's what actually doesn't pop up in here.
Or mead? I'm a
Yeah, I think
mead
it just
kind
says
of
the
girl.
bottle of fine wine is like 25 gold or something. It doesn't.
Yeah,
say,
no,
like, a
I just
normal
want a
bottle or
little
glass.
a little mead.
So I'm looking at 2 different lists. Yeah, I don't think it costs much for ale.
Yeah, I think it's in the.
You just said it was a silver piece.
Yeah, I just made that up off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
in the,
I'm
it's
pretty
in the
sure-
expensive section of the player handbook.
Yeah, this is 133.
Specifically, yeah.
Google ale.
Dude, I'm looking.
Ethan 5e.
I've just looked at 4 different fucking lists. I can't find it.
Dude, ale D&D 5e. Boom.
Whatever. Guys.
A gallon
find
is 2
it.
silver
A
pieces.
gallon of ale
So
is
it's-
2 silver, a mug is 4 copper.
All right,
It does
So I
not
take it
have
back.
a. Oh yeah, it does.
just a few copper.
A pitcher of wine is 2 silver.
Does it have mead on the list?
Mead is a type of wine, so it would probably be the
Okay.
same cost.
Yeah,
as
I would
wine.
just classify it as wine for the sake of cost.
So 2 silver. I get a whole pitcher of it.
Yeah,
Oh my God. I will share it.
mead is mead a thing? Not really.
I would think
Yeah, they
back
had
then it
mead
would
in
be.
ancient Greece. It
Oh,
was
did
a
they?
fine
Sure.
wine. Yeah.
Mead goes way
Yeah.
back.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Then. Sure, correct me.
Mead is a thing.
I knew wine was definitely a thing.
Yeah, mead has been around
But-
in the
Ale.
same places as wine has.
Beer.
You know, I
Yeah.
think I'm just so stereotypical towards Nords and the
Yeah, I mean,
Scandinavians
they,
having
they
mead.
definitely do it in the north because
The English
grapes
did
don't
too, though.
grow in the north.
Right.
So it's either
Can't get-
beer
can't get
or mead.
Yeah.
But in the south,
Okay.
you can grow whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, so 2 silver for a pitcher and then just a few copper for if you're just looking for a glass of ale or whatever.
So are you
Cheers.
Calypso, are you funding today's ale?
I can buy your ale for you. I just,
Already paid for
it's
mine.
rough on my throat. Okay, I'll pay for yours.
No,
If-
I will pay my own. That's fine. I do not want you to have to.
I
pay.
will share some of your mead though once I'm done with my ale.
Of course. I cannot drink. Well, I could drink it all, but then I would be no good tomorrow.
And you said it's 2 copper for a mug.
Yeah, for a
All right.
mug.
Cool. All right.
That makes sense. Otherwise,
Now have some
commoners would
copies.
not afford it.
Yeah, no way.
Uh,
Gold is like $20, right?
Yeah, that's like you get a pitcher of
Yeah.
wine for a party. It's a special occasion.
Or $100 even. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that commoners make more money than you think in D&D, because, like, if I recall correctly, they said taxation, like, weekly taxes in Waterdeep was, like, 1 silver, or sorry, it was, like, a monthly tax of 1 silver per working member in the household, I think.
sure. I
Alright.
mean, so in D&D, buddy, it's based on your living rate. So if you're
I don't
poor,
know.
it's like,
Yeah.
you don't make a lot of money. Okay. All right. So you guys spend the night. You collect your drinks together. You've stocked up your supplies. You're blown away by how much it costs. Now you know why most people don't own horses or donkeys. But you guys wake up with pretty good rest, some nervousness, fighting orcs who are nothing to laugh at. You guys make your way outside the tavern after some breakfast, and you collect your donkey. And you guys are, I guess I should say, what would you like to do?
Bill, oh Bill.
Collect our donkey and go.
Yeah, let's
Perfect.
head out and see if we can find the black...
Fortress?
After, of course, a brief breakfast, because we might as well stock up goodies. So
Sure.
Get a
How much
good
is-
start.
how much
with
is
food in our
breakfast?
bellies.
God damn, I was trying to skip this. Okay, so for just a good
Eat and
quality
leave.
breakfast,
Oh my god.
I just want a good egg
it's 4 copper per
Okay.
great.
I pay for barrels, so
per
4.
meal.
I'll pay for
so 8
Soren.
copper.
Ah, you guys are great. Should just stay in Airspur.
Well, Beryl, you will get your cut of a reward for this.
That
Friends,
was why I came along.
let us proceed to find this black fortress to the south.
Very good. So you guys exit the inn. You make your way along the road. Very shortly, you see a dirt path that kind of goes off into these farming plains. We'll call them. You don't see very many trees, but it is a beautiful morning outside of Airspur. The air is during this time of year. It's definitely a little on the warm side. But the sun is shining as it comes up. Mostly clear. You guys make your way across the plains, seeing a few farmsteads. Beryl starts chatting up a storm, telling you guys just crazy encounters with old people, sending her on chores to go do some strange things like that turn out mostly to be pranks against other older friends of theirs. So she gets quite an amusing kick out of these.
Indeed.
Yeah, she tells you of some people she used to climb the rock walls to go talk to the prisoners in the cliffside prisons, just for fun. Bit of a strange character, but she seems to get around quite a bit to the city. As you guys are walking several miles, you will say probably about halfway throughout the day. It's mostly just farmland, nothing particularly interesting, but the mountains are coming ever closer. Eventually, you see looks to be a farmstead, and the fence looks kind of crashed down recently. And as you kind of come over like a slow sloping hill, you kind of see this house, and a chunk of the house is just completely collapsed, caved in. You see what looks to be a man with some sort of
like a man.
looking like a man from a distance with like this dark brown skin. Though as you get closer, you begin to see it almost has like a granite-like texture to it. And you see him kind of moving some of the stones and kind of cleaning up the mess, the rubble. You do see he's got kind of like this very callous hands, very clearly marking him as a farmer.
I will approach. Sir, farmer.
Travelers.
We are.
What can I help you with?
We have come from Airspur. We are on a mission to seek and remove the orc threat. Have you been attacked by orcs?
Yeah, he turns around and he's like, yes, some orcs and ogres, actually.
Ogres?
Came down from the mountains and smashed my property. Bunch of malams. Yes, they trashed the place. They killed one of my goats and ran off with it. But otherwise, we're okay here. Dangerous days we live in since the queen kicked the orcs out. Things are so different now. What a shame.
What do you mean when the queen kicked the orcs out? What do you mean by that?
Yes, foreigners, I see. Many years ago, the queen began ramping up her, shall we say, propaganda against the orcs. Guess you must not know, but orcs used to live in Airspur for quite a long time. Humans and orcs and genasi all together. It was not unusual. But some years ago, much younger than that one over there, yes, it got worse and worse, and she encouraged the people to treat them poorly and not receive their care, and they eventually, out of frustration, they began leaving the city. Sad business, that.
So it is the queen that actually started all of this.
The queen mentioned an attack on the city of Airspur itself. Do you recall this?
Okay. She did not say that. She said it was an attack on the outlying areas.
I have a note that she said that decades ago they attacked the city. No?
Oh. Okay, yes. Sorry, I thought you said recently. That's what I heard. Yes. Oh boy. Many years ago. I was just a boy then. Yes. Sadly, Airspur was destroyed by an earthquake centuries ago, and people had fled the area. When they came back, well, so much time had passed they forgot one another, and much fighting had broken out, and eventually things settled down. The orcs had actually originally ruled Airspur, where the Genasi people kind of came back and pushed them out. Naturally, the orcs came back, not like being kicked out of their home, and they lived in peace for some time. But yes, unfortunately, the history has been rather bloody. But it was peaceful for a good time, up until probably 12 years ago. The queen began getting a little more extreme, and they just gradually got worse over the years, very slowly, not all at once. But yes.
Have you heard anything about why the queen suddenly just started feeling this way? Anything different or new?
I don't know. The queen, most of the older folk are the only ones who remember this, but she it used to be a fair and just ruler. Never used to be so stern as she is now. But I keep my head low. Just a farmer.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for this information.
Yeah, I will say I did see some Legion soldiers not too long ago. Acantobania headed after the ogres. Not hard to follow, honestly. They leave quite the trail behind them, and you do indeed see like a noticeable kind of like a through the field or pretty shredded looking trail. Well, travelers, watch yourself. Don't get caught up in the storm, if you can.
May Gilgaim preserve and protect you, and good luck with your recovery.
Thank you.
Here is
He
a
goes,
gold piece for your trouble.
most generous indeed. I have frankly not much to offer, but thank you.
Well, thank you. You have helped us quite a bit with this information. You'll have a good day.
He goes back to kind of clearing the rubble and kind of cleaning up. The attack was pretty recent.
Mm-hmm.
So
when
what do you guys do?
when did the Legionnaires pass by? And
Yeah,
they
I was going to
seemed-
say, how recent was that?
He didn't say. He just said just a short time ago.
Okay, so probably like an hour or two or something.
Yeah,
like
like
that day.
today or
Yeah, like today or
Okay.
maybe even last night.
Were they? So did it look like they were passing towards the mountains where the orcs came from?
Yep, that is the direction the trail leads.
All right, then I say
We should follow.
we should follow the trail.
All right.
Yeah,
Of
see
the
what
Imperial
the
Legion.
Legionnaires think of all this.
Indeed.
Stuff.
So you guys walk for it's actually several miles before you kind of come across what looks to be a battle scene. After the battle, you see one soldier stab his sword into one of the ogres. And, the other one comes over and does it again, and they're like, "Okay, I think he's dead." You see a couple ogres. You see several orcs that are laying dead on the ground around you. And you see the Cantubernia. It's a roughly 9 soldiers standing around you who look, one of them looks injured, the others just look tired from the fight. One of them you see has a purple like scarf, like a really loose scarf that kind of goes around. None of the others have that. Presumably he is the officer here. He suddenly spots you and he goes, "Whoa, travelers, it is unsafe on the roads. We just finished killing these brutes. What brings you here?"
Sir, my good Imperial officer, we are coming at the behest of the Queen to seek out and destroy the orc menace. It looks like you have been on the same mission.
In the meantime, I'm looking around at the orcs to see how they're dressed and, you know.
Okay. I'll do the answer and then your check. As soon as you mention the Queen, he looks extremely suspicious.
Mm.
And he goes, "So, the Queen sends some mercenaries to act as her cleaners and doesn't invite us. I don't like this. Fine, but we shall go and watch you." Actually, if you can make a persuasion check.
Sure.
I don't know why I added that last line. That was unrelated.
19.
Yeah, okay, you succeed. Yeah. So he kind of relaxes a bit and he says, the queen truly sent you. Why did she not contact us about this? We are out here cleaning these fools after they attacked the farmers. I don't like this.
To be perfectly honest, the same thought had crossed my mind after she spoke to us.
The Legion.
Well.
Wait, are the legions just out of character here? Are the legions part of the Empire?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a little weird. So the
We were
Legion
told
is
that you were gone, that you were not even here, because we did ask why you were not, why she was asked us and not you. And we were told that there were no legion in the city, that you were off fighting in the north.
the bulk of the Legion left north. That is true. They were aboard the naval vessels traveling north. But we always keep a small contingent here and there to provide security for the Empire, as well as keeping the local leaders in check. I can clearly see it is not working here. I do not like the Queen working behind our backs, but at the same time, this is a political matter. Do not have any control over this. I will make a complaint.
Do you? I apologize. Ramas, please continue.
Sir, should we stand down? I mean, it is not becoming of us to come between the Queen and the Empire. Shall we stand down in our mission?
Kind of puts his hands behind his back. He's thinking, well, we have a duty to protect the people no matter what the leaders think. And I just don't like this business with the Queen hiring mercenaries. It's most unusual, though not illegal. I'll tell you what. Let us travel with you. I know the orcs are coming from the mountains, though I know not where. Travel with us. Defeat these orcs or deal with this threat however makes sense. And we shall make our way back to the Queen. It will not... what's the word I'm looking for? You will not be in trouble. It is not you that is the problem, it is the Queen. You, as citizens of the Empire, do have our backing. Should you choose to join us.
As a most generous offer.
We were actually told about the stronghold, and the Queen wishes for us to bring the head of the leader, the orc leader, back to her. Do you know, we keep hearing that, they were once peaceful, or living at least in a somewhat peaceful state together, but something about 12 years ago, the Queen started becoming not happy with the orcs, and treats, telling her people to treat them badly, and so they began leaving. And that's when this all started. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, sadly. And as you are looking around this Cantubernia, this squad of soldiers, you do see they are somewhat diverse. There are mostly humans. You do actually see one Genasi, a half orc. They're getting along just fine. He goes, there have always been orcs in these mountains, but historically they've always been open to trade. Aside from the orcs in the city, it's always been fairly prosperous for us. But something has changed, and he points at one of the nearby orcs. There appears to be a new tribe that has moved in. Less interested in trading goods. more interested in trading blood. And you hear another soldier says, well, trade we shall. And you hear a couple of the other soldiers go, yeah. You do see, now that he's pointed it out to you, you do see a symbol that is sort of like painted on all of both the ogres and the orcs, sort of like
The
their forehead
white
or their
hand of
chest.
Saruman.
The white hand. It's not white hand. It's an orange triangular symbol of an eye. I'm trying to find it here. So I
The
can show
evil eye.
you.
Illuminati
crudely-
confirmed.
I'll see. I will post it in chat for you guys.
It's like on their like shirts or helmets or whatever. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of just like it looks like it's been hand painted, finger painted. I guess I'll try to share my screen. So you guys see this?
Ah, okay.
So it's this roughly triangular kind of has almost sort of like an eye shape with these
Yep.
sort of like sticks poking out.
yep.
If I can, anyone who's proficient in religion can make a check.
Yes, this one is proficient.
Ramos, I think Soren
I mean,
is
considering
too,
that I
actually.
can see the name of the photo, I think I know what it is, but
Oh fuck.
You did give us the name, so but that's all right. We can pretend we
that's
didn't.
fine. I rolled really high.
I forgot
rolled
about that.
Shitty on religion.
I rolled a
5.
23.
Do you have proficiency in religion, Hamish?
Yes. Yes, I am proficient in religion.
Wait, are you really?
I am.
Shit. Okay. I did not know that.
I'm proficient
Yes.
in any
so,
skill that is intelligent based.
Okay. Interesting. Didn't know you studied religion so much. So, yeah, this definitely appears to be the Eye of Grumsh, who is an orc god who is most evil and vengeful. Not all orcs worship him, but orcs, ogres, half ogres, even some hobgoblins and other of those kind of beasts, those sort of like half human, half beastly creatures will worship Grumsh. In fact, Hamish, as soon as you say this, Ramos recalls, Grumsh. Soren also remembers Gilgaim fought Grumsh
Yes.
a god's age ago and defeated him. So,
Oh, they're going to love you.
yeah. The officer then occurs, then never introduce myself. If we are going to travel together, should we proceed toward this fortress you mentioned to defeat these orcs? Tessararis Placus Aquilius Felicissimus. Just call me Placus. And you hear one of the other soldiers says, okay, Tessararis. He shoots a glance and he's like, soldier, you must call me Tessararis Placus Aquilius Felicissimus every time you address me. And he goes, oh, fuck. You hear the other soldiers kind of laugh a little bit.
Biggest
Tell me
stickus.
Placus. biggest stickers.
You have a wife, you know. Her name is Incontinentia. Incontinentia buttocks.
That's great.
Oh my god, yeah.
There's a new version
Yeah.
of that going around.
And Hamish, because you are Chisentin, you do pick up Tesserarius as a title. It means commander.
Okay.
So Placus is his short name.
All right. Very good.
shall
Spell
we
his
move
name
on?
Placus?
I am
Elacus.
in,
P-L-A-C-S.
thy name is Calypso,
Very good.
Blair and
Calypso.
Diana, but you may call me Calypso. And my companions here, this is Ramas,
Ramas Hefet from Unter, at your service.
his servant Soren, are my other companion Hamish,
Hamish
Slate-
Slatemental from Jacinta.
Local.
And very locally, our young friend here is Beryl. She is from around.
Hey there. He looks like, girl, aren't you a little young to be out here fighting ogres? She goes, um, well, you could say I'm too young, but you also looked a little too tired. And you hear the other soldiers go, oh shit.
I was waiting for her to say something
Uh,
smart, like,
he goes, okay.
Boom! She
Spicy
just
one.
put a little down on the table.
She did. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how you do against ogres and orcs. If you've ever fought those before. She goes, heh, that's what
And-
friends are for.
And tigers, oh my.
Oh, please do not. I hope we do not run into any lions or tigers in the mountains. That would be most unfortunate. Well, let us be on our way. These orcs aren't going to kill themselves.
Perhaps I can use my play my shell horn instrument as we walk. And if you have any soldiers that also have instruments, perhaps we could just do something soft and to march along.
Haha, marching tune. He'll kind of motion over to one of their soldiers. Let us get cleaned up and we'll be on our way. It doesn't take them a long time. They're pretty quick. One of the soldiers looks like he has like a leg injury. They kind of wrap him up and he's able to make it for now. Kind of stumbling.
While they're doing that, can I go and check on some of the orcs?
Mhm.
And like maybe go over to the ones that are playing dead and just check them out and maybe.
I think they are dead, but.
Oh, you want to like just double check?
I thought you said some of them were playing dead when we first came upon the scene.
No. The soldiers were stabbing, like literally stabbing the last one. Like they just finished the fight when you approached.
Okay.
They already double checked by stabbing them in the neck.
How many?
You can
but
call
are
back
we
again.
sure? Are we sure that these are all like all of the orcs carry this symbol, and they? Are there any that maybe don't look like they're part of that group?
If you want to make an investigation check to kind of go over the bodies while the soldiers are cleaning up.
How big is this Imperial Legion? Just so you get a sense of number of people.
The Legion or this group?
The Kanta Bunia.
So it's 8 soldiers and 1 commander.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 16.
Okay. 16, you said? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, so as you check around, all of them have this marking, and they all have very like tribal-looking armor. They're not civilized looking. They're all pretty rugged. Clearly, they definitely have that like mountain folk look to them. I mean, the ogres are, they've got like this thick hide on them with this scraggly hair, quite ugly looking, but they have like the large teethy mouths with some tusks. Quite ferocious looking, very large beasts. They're like 12 feet tall. They're pretty big. But yeah, they all look like they're of the same tribe.
Okay. Perhaps, Beryl, maybe you look and see if there are any, any of them have any short swords that might be in better condition than what you have now.
She'll look around. These weapons are very cool looking, but they're pretty big. She picks one up and it's like almost the same size as her. She's like, well, I could probably drag this thing with me. She picks it up and then kind of like falls over. And she's like, maybe not for me. She kind of tosses it.
Conan the Destroyer when he's showing her how to use the sword. He lifts it up and then he lets go and she just falls backwards.
Yeah. Exactly. And they're all pretty. The swords are not very. They're very crudely made.
Like
For like
flint
they're very.
weapons.
Yeah, like most weapons you guys are familiar with, they're actually pretty thin. Like they're not a whole lot of material. They're not that heavy.
These are more
But
like
these are pretty thick.
more like the crap that was being made at Soren's castle. Not Soren. Who was the White Wizard?
Oh, you're talking
Saruman.
about the Sunless Citadel.
Saruman.
Oh,
In Lord of the Rings, yes, they are. They do
More
have that
like
kind of
those
like
really,
thick,
you
cheap
know,
look. It's like
yeah.
iron instead of steel. Yeah.
mass-made garbage.
Yes, basically. Yeah. So nothing in particular that's any better than what she has, or anything more wheelie.
Okay.
Not much else to get out of this group. They do appear to be the same group that raided the farm recently. Okay. You guys continue.
Alright,
The
yeah, continue looking for the
We shall continue.
fortress.
Placus will begin walking. He's like, I fortunately do not know where this fortress is, so you may have to lead us, but we will have you back in case.
Yes, we
Few
have been
more
given
orcs.
direction. We have a sense of where it might be. We follow the old road, is what we were told.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I will ask, as you guys begin to make your way, if there's nothing else, to make a group survival check to pick up the road. This is very old, like centuries old, probably overgrown and eroded.
well, my roll wasn't too bad, but I don't think my survival's all that great.
13 for me.
I got
Okay,
16.
I got 5. and I'm partly proficient in survival.
Partly proficient? What does that mean?
I get a +3.
You do?
So I rolled a 2.
Okay. Luckily, 2 of you. Oh, I forgot about Beryl as well.
I'm
Hang on.
too busy playing my instrument. I don't.
Oh shit! Beryl got nat 20. So you got a couple of you are kind of like scratching your head, like, I'm not seeing anything. Beryl, Hamish, and who else? Soren actually also picks up on this. They just barely see what look to be a almost like a natural pass that, like a road. You can almost see like the way the grass has grown over time leaves just the barest imprint of like an old road.
Hmm.
And they together they point you in that direction. You guys follow the road. About, we'll say, about an hour of walking later, actually like an hour and a half, 2 hours later, you come across, you notice the slope is starting to get, the incline is starting to get a little steeper. The temperature hasn't changed at all, but it's getting rockier. The grass is falling away. The shrubbery is falling away. There are less and less trees, though there weren't many trees to begin with. Starting to get that kind of craggy, rocky appearance. You guys feel like you're probably at the root of the mountain at this point, sort of going into it. Let's see here. About 30 minutes later, one of the soldiers says, "Stop."
Hammer time.
Well, the soldiers freeze. What do you guys do?
We'll stop.
I will also
Stop.
freeze.
Yeah. What do you see?
He goes, "Shh, I heard something." You guys are currently going through this mountain pass with
We
some
are
like large rocks.
Going through a mountain pass? Is that what you said?
Yes. It's not a large mountain pass, this is a small one. This is like one of many passes.
The sword will slowly come out of the sheath.
Yeah, as do many of the soldiers are ready. And you hear some rocks.
Can I look around and see?
Yes,
if
I was
spot
going to ask,
anything?
make a group
Is-
perception check, should you wish, or 2 people can do this, one with advantage.
I can do this.
Oh, group or not group?
We'll just do 2 people with
I got an 11.
11.
I rolled a 9.
Not great. Okay.
Oh,
My
mine's
perception sucks though.
15.
Avery has a much better perception than us.
Okay. 15. We'll do. Yeah, Soren did not get it, but Beryl did. Yes, there's something up there. Nothing moves at you at the moment, but you guys are alerted that something is. You're not sure what it is, but something is definitely in the area. You just have that kind of vibe, like you're being watched.
I whisper over to Hamish, mage's armor might be a good idea now.
Yeah, I just thinking about that. Problem is that is a verbal spell.
Well, you don't have to shout it, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You can, recall. What is mage's armor? Does it?
Mage armor increases my AC by 3, basically.
Right, but is
Increases
it
my
verbal,
base AC.
somatic?
Yeah, it's verbal, somatic, and material.
Okay. So if you want to cast it, you can cast it. You can try to whisper it with a stealth check.
I think what I'd rather do is I want to summon Guinness like 30 feet off into the woods.
There's no woods. You guys
We're
are like
in a
in the
mountain
mountain
pass.
at this
Right,
point.
yeah. Mountain pass, yeah.
Yes.
So I'll just summon him like 30 feet off to the side. Maybe like just up the mountain or something. And then I'm just going to stand still and move my vision into his and just scout around and see if he can get a better vantage point to see what it is that's nearby.
Okay.
As a bird.
So you summon Guinness. He goes. You see an arrow misses him from off in the distance.
Yes.
And then suddenly you hear, oh! And then this big, loud crashing sound, boom, as an ogre jumps right in front of you guys and in the rear of the party. 2 of them.
Okay, well.
These big, giant clubs ready
behind
to
the
smash.
soldiers. Or
Yep,
behind us?
one behind you guys and one in front of you guys, trapping you in this tight mountain pass.
Okay.
I need all of you to roll initiative, and then we'll go to break.
We're gonna
We'll
roll
kick
initiative before we go to break?
Do you want to do break first? We can do break first, and then come
That's
back.
fine.
Well, now I'm keeping my nat 20 roll though.
Okay, keep your nat 20.
It's a 21 initiative for me.
I got a non-natural 20.
I don't think it matters for initiative, does it? Or
Yeah,
20
I
doesn't
think a
count.
natural 20 should get.
I mean, in
Over.
my games, I say if you get a natural 20, you go first.
Yeah, that makes sense
But
to me.
Tegan can do whatever he wants. That is not a base D&D rule.
I have a 21.
Okay, so
But
21.
it doesn't matter because I only got a 5.
Ramos was ready
All right. Perfect.
for it.
I am out of my element in these mountains.
Sure. Yes.
These things are new to me.
I said 21. Hamish had 20. Do you guys want to... Calypso, what'd you get?
A 5.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 again.
No worries.
Your dad loves that. He loves when I roll.
It's
stupid low.
fine. I don't care.
Initiative is
Yeah.
your dexterity, right?
You looked like you were laughing about it.
No.
Initiative is just your dexterity modifier.
Yeah, just your dex.
Unless you have
Soren.
the...
Soren has
feat
nothing.
that, like, adds something to your initiative bonus or whatever.
No worries.
We
All
ain't got
right.
no feats at level 3.
I got the troop is going to act as one unit for this. Otherwise, we'd be here all day. So they will roll initiative. And why don't we take how long are you guys going to do? 15? 20?
I think 10 is good.
Yeah, let's just do
10?
10 and then we'll
10?
start again at 4.
Yeah, unless you need
Yeah.
more time, Tegan.
Nope,
10's
10.
fine.
10's fine. All right, I'll see you guys in 10.
All right.
This 10 minutes went by quick. Okay.
All right. I discovered the chocolate-covered cherries. These
Yeah,
things are,
you like them?
they're amazing.
Awesome.
This is the best chocolate covered cherry I've ever had.
Oh, good
Wow.
to hear.
Mm.
It
Rip,
looked really good on their page.
I think you found the right place to get gifts for me. This and edible
They're,
fruits. Love them.
yeah. It's good to know.
Are we back on Astral Tabletop?
Yes. Sorry, I just didn't have time to go to roll 20. So yes.
For God's sake, Stephen.
Sorry. Honestly, roll 20. It's like there's a learning curve.
Yeah.
National Tabletop is like quick and dirty. Okay, where is it? Let's get some battle music.
Oh, that level 5 fighter is a bit huge.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's just the group.
yeah, it's just it's not actually a yeah,
It's a swarm.
it's a swarm of soldiers. So it's roughly give or take, it's like 9 people. So you can actually overlap with them if you want to. So don't worry about unless they're purposely blocking your path. Can I get before we jump in? Can I get a marching order? Did not get that earlier.
I'll be in front.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably be in the middle.
I guess Beryl and I will be behind.
So Soren will hang up front.
If we had a mule with us, the mule probably would have given us away. Yeah, exactly.
It did give you guys away.
Yeah, I figured.
That wasn't the problem. Like you guys were being
We were
tracked.
playing
It
music.
was the other way around.
And
Yeah, you guys were being loud. That's okay. There's a lot of you, so. Hamish, Beryl. Beryl does not look like that. She's an air genasi.
Yeah,
Right.
like that just looks like some human woman.
Yeah, sorry guys. It's what I could do on short notice.
It's fine.
No worries.
You see how much? This is where there's an odd number of people.
oh damn!
Actually, it's about. That's roughly. Yeah, you see the massive ogre jump right in front of you. The thick skin, very similar, and you see a eye, triangular eye, just like you saw earlier. The eye of Grumsh. Grumsh. You see the ogre behind you. The troops are already ready to engage. You see 2 orcs that pop up with bows, getting ready to fire down upon from above. Initiative. Ramas. You are up first, actually. Hang on. Apparently the troops didn't roll initiative.
Mm.
They rolled very low. Okay. Ramas, you're up first. Hamish, you're on deck. What would you like to do?
I am going right at it.
Do it.
Gilgam, give me strength. And I am going after Orky.
The orc or the ogre?
Sorry, Ogre. Yeah, the thing went for
Ogre.
me. Ogre.
Ogre. Go ahead. Kick its ass.
Yes, and I will be calling Divine Smite with me, assuming
Okay.
assuming I make a hit here. Let's see if I can make the hit. 19.
You hit it. It's large, slow-moving target.
All right, damage is 7
Oof.
plus the Divine Smite.
Whoops.
Divine Smite does 2d8 plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first. I guess I just do 2d8. Where's the d8?
Bring the holy wrath of Gilgam upon this foul creature.
To everybody roll. What does that mean? Just roll the damn d8. What the fuck? Jesus. All right. The first one is 6. And the second one is 7. I
Ooh,
bring
okay.
down Gilgaam on this guy. Whoop.
Yeah, you do. 30. It leaves him at 39 hit points.
You're not supposed to tell me that.
Well, you can see it on the board.
Oh.
Here he goes.
We can-
"Urgh, you make me mad." He goes to raise. Hamish, you're up next. Unless there's anything else you like to do in your turn, Wallace.
That's it for me.
All right. Hamish and then Beryl.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to, let me see. Could I... Because I want to use Tasha's Mind Whip on the orc
Okay.
to the south. Could I... I think as a bonus action... I gotta double check my familiar thing to make sure I can send commands as a bonus action or just tell it to do stuff. Because I want to ask if I can send my familiar over to that orc to give him... Basically to assist me in casting the spell so that maybe he gets disadvantage on the saving throw. I know, like it just pecks at his eyes and then I cast the spell or something.
Like distracting.
Okay.
Yeah, like it distracts him.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Cool.
Your bird can be. It's not a combat familiar, but it can assist in that kind of regard. Sure.
Okay.
Uh,
So then that's
what's
what
your
I
spell?
would do. So Tasha's Mind Whip, he has to make a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
Or get his mind whipped.
Get whipped. Ooh, he rolled real high. Even with the negative.
It's a 90-foot range.
17?
I'm assuming he's within range.
Yeah, he's
Even with advantage, it's a 17?
Oh, he disadvantaged. That's right. Sorry.
I was about to say, like, oh!
14.
Shit, that still succeeds. Fuck. I was really hoping he would fail.
Was that was that a cantrip?
No, it's a spell.
Okay.
So he's still going to take half damage. He would have been forced to choose between an action bonus or a bonus action or a move on his turn. Not all three. He only would have gotten one. But because he succeeded, that doesn't happen. Okay, so that's 10 points of psychic damage total. And then, because he succeeded, it's halved, I guess.
Oof. Doesn't have a lot of health to begin with. You definitely see as he's like fending off your strange seagull familiar, he immediately just gets like a wicked bad headache. He's like, ah.
All right, well,
good job.
You're gonna have to put my familiar right next to him on the thing, though. I think, because I was gonna command him to leave because it prevents him from taking reactions, but I can't tell him to leave without the orc being able to get an attack opportunity.
And the bird is the least of his concerns right now.
That is true, yeah.
I would also point out, we didn't do this before, but your spell book is active, right?
Yes.
Would you like to describe what your spell book looks like?
Right. Yeah, let me get a
forgot to do
picture
that.
of it open, because I did draw it. Where is it?
It is not any normal spell book that Hamish holds in his hand.
Oh, it is not. Yeah, it gets funky. Where the hell did I put Hamish? Oh, here it is. Alright, so I will... Yeah, it's this one. It's a very fancy spell book. This is just my character art, basically. The spell book is in the bottom right. It has this brass inlay that's been carved, and this large brass lock with like a 20-sided polygonal object with like all kinds of arcane runes going around it in a circle that represent each of the arcane schools. And now that I have the Awakened spellbook, it, just kind of opens and flips through pages of its own accord, like floating, and the text just glows this purplish color as it floats beside me, assisting me in casting spells.
Very cool.
Yeah, it has this slightly spectral look when it activates in this manner.
Dad, I hate to say it, but you totally cut out audio. I don't hear anything. I saw you.
No. No. Check your sound. Check your plug. Your mic isn't working.
Oh no.
No.
I saw him say something earlier, but I thought maybe it was just mute.
Is it
He was just
working
quiet.
better now?
That's better.
There it
Okay,
is.
yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
it keeps getting dissociated here.
It was a bit loose.
Sometimes it bumps and it shifts to like mute. It's weird.
Ugh. I saw you say something, but I didn't hear.
I
Earlier.
just was saying what a wonderful magic Hamish has.
Indeed.
I'm
Anything else on your
then
turn?
Going to.
You're still kind of holding on to the mule. Mule is like, "Ooh."
Indeed.
I don't know how her donkeys freak
Hee-haw,
out.
hee-haw.
Yeah.
I'm
It's,
imagining
starting
it's
to kick a
freaking
bit.
out right now.
It is definitely freaking out. Surrounded by
can I-
ogres.
Try to get the mule to like back up against the wall so it's a little bit out of the way.
Make an animal handling check.
Cool.
We're looking to beat
Not very good at those.
Yeah, you're looking to beat a 13.
I'll have a +2 at least. So gotta roll an 11. It's more or less 50-50.
Yep.
I got a natural 1.
Oh no! So as you try to like handle this mule, it starts freaking out more. It is now panicking.
Does it kick me like donkeys
It
are
doesn't-
prone to do?
It doesn't kick you because you're not behind it. Because you're
Okay.
smart enough to not do that. But
All right.
it is kind of you've effectively lost control over it for the moment.
Oh God.
I will say it's feeling pretty cornered. It's not going to move, but yeah, it's not going to move. It acts on your turn, but it's not going to do anything. But it is freaking out.
Mhm.
Okay. Beryl is like kind of looking in both directions. She sees the ogre and is like, "That is huge." She's gonna instead take her daggers out and throw them at the orc. She doesn't have a lot of practice with this, but she's gonna. I think she can throw both of them. Yeah, because of duel. So she's going to use her multi-attack to throw both daggers at the orc up above. She actually did pretty good. It's a 19 to hit and an 8 to hit, which first one I believe hits. Yeah. Good for Barrow. She got one hit on.
Which one? The one at the top of the screen or the one at the bottom?
At the bottom.
I was
It's the
going to say
closer
that.
one. It's
The one that's
within
at the
range.
top
The
is
one
really
that
far
I
away.
mind-whipped.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
25, and they're also like roughly between 20 and 30 feet, give or take, the platform. You can kind of see the different rock levels.
Mhm.
So he was just within range. She nicks him kind of like in one of the pad, and he growls, "Ugh!" Kind of pulls the dagger out, throws it to the floor, to the ground.
Does it clink off and fall back
she-
down towards us?
Mhm.
That would be awesome.
That'd be
Luck
funny.
roll.
Yeah, roll a luck chance. She will then. Oh, I didn't know she has advantage in survival checks. Apparently, she will move. No, she's gonna say where she is.
Maybe
For the
she can
moment.
grab Bill, try to get control over him.
Yeah, she can do that. Fine. She will
Or
attempt.
or does that take an action? I don't know.
I think Bill's fine on his own for
Oh,
now.
that is kind of an action. Yeah, she's just gonna hang there. She can't do much else.
Well, I just didn't want him to run off with our stuff, you know.
You can
uh-huh.
chase him down.
I have to chase him down.
Be kind of tough right now.
So Soren's turn.
We'll just conk him on the head and knock him out.
Soren is going to cast.
Sacred Flame.
Just kidding. That's oh my God! Don't sacred flame the donkey.
No, not the
Just
donkey.
instant kill the donkey.
Sacred donkey, is that what you said?
I said, don't
He's
sacred
actually going to
flame the
cast.
donkey.
Oh no! It only works on 3 people.
I could put him to sleep.
You could do that. He's just going to cast Sacred Flame, which is a It's a dex save from the orc, which I think he failed actually.
Sweet. Soren might
This
knock
one
him down.
again?
Might kill him.
It's a +1 dex. 12. Does that make it? Yeah. Oh, he just succeeded. I think. No. Yeah, he just succeeded. Soren's like, damn. He will move. Wow. They got you cornered. He's just going to kind of move north
Yes,
one
they
square
do.
and just prepare for the next attack. Up next are the two ogres. The ogre in the rear is going to sweep his massive, this giant club. You see some like iron poking shards of metal poking out and just bring it down upon the troop of soldiers. So they all say, ah, as it comes down upon them. Wow, that was not a good roll.
Ah!
11 to
He-
hit.
Does he swing high?
He swings a little too high, kind of disgaging it, and they kind of, you see some of the troops kind of like collapse a little bit to try and dodge. He just misses them. And angrily screams. The other one, however, upset at the amount of damage you just caused it, is going to then hit you and totally misses.
That was even worse.
It brings us as you slam it down and you just Ramash just sidesteps it, doesn't even block. All right, and then that's their turn. Wow, guys are lucky. They do a lot of damage with those clubs. The orcs will now make a range. Totally misses. It was aiming at Beryl, who just swung at him. The other orc is going to aim for Soren, who hits. Oof. Yeah, so as he pulls his bow back, does 8 piercing damage to Soren.
Shit.
Bow. This
Yes.
is
Damn.
a javelin.
That's a
Yes.
fucking. They landed an arrow square.
Yeah,
Sucks.
I know it's a javelin, but it's
Okay.
Oh, it's a javelin? Oh, I thought you said it was an arrow.
it is. The game did not have a bow optional for the orcs.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm just replacing it with a bow.
All right.
So Soren takes a nasty hit. That's their turn. Now it's the Legion's turn, and then Calypso, you're on deck.
Okay.
The Legion. Let's see. They make 4 attacks against the ogre because there's a lot of there's 9 of them. They're all going after the ogre.
Cool.
Uh,
Just start rolling. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada
wow,
bing.
they rolled total shit.
Come on.
One of them hit. It was a natural 1, so one of them misses. 2 misses. 3 misses. 7 plus 7. They only got 1 hit on it. Wow, they rolled real bad. So you see a lot of them are like, one of them's like throwing a javelin, the other one's shooting with an arrow and kind of like misses pretty embarrassingly. You only see 2 soldiers who get a solid hit on them, who are in front, dealing 10 piercing damage to the ogre.
They're all shitting their pants.
Yeah, right. Wow, that was really bad. You see Placus says, men, hold strong. We can defeat this ogre. And they gain, it's a legendary action.
He used a legendary action?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So they're
yeah.
gonna
Rallying
they're gonna
cry.
gain some. They're gonna gain some temporary hit points.
Do we all get that or just the Legion?
Just the Legion.
Okay. Wow. Damn.
I will mark that down.
We got an ass kicker with us.
It's a good thing because they missed most of their attacks. So we'll say plus.
Wait, save their lives.
Yeah, 16. Okay.
Are ogres immune to being charmed?
No, not
I
that you
don't
know
think
of.
Calypso would know that.
I
Probably
thought-
not. You're not sure. You're
Do
not
you-
sure. You can
Do
make if you want.
know that.
I think I should have
You can
mind
make-
whipped the ogres. They seem like they're a lot dumber than the orcs.
Yeah, that's what
They
I'm
are pretty
thinking.
dumb. What are you gonna do, Calypso? You're up.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I am going to cast sleep on the ogre that is behind the legion.
Okay.
At level 2.
So roll your healing.
So the total is 17.
Really? That's
Spell
really low.
17 hit points.
17 creature slumbers. Roll 7d8 at level 2. Totals how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
The
Creatures
ogre's got a lot more health
When
than
when
what
you
rolled.
rolled 7d8, you got 17.
Yeah, the
Ooh,
total was 17.
Yeah,
that
it's not a good
sucks.
roll.
That's a
Yeah.
terrible roll.
Yeah,
Unfortunately-
I got 2s and 1s, a 3 and a
Oh
5.
my god.
Yeah, unfortunately, the ogre looks completely unfazed.
Unaffected.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my
Ooh.
bonus action is
Yes.
to cast Bardic Inspiration.
Yay.
Yep. On Ramas.
Yay.
All right.
I feel inspired.
Nice.
Thank
How do
you,
you
my
ins-
lady.
How would you like to inspire Ramos?
Ooh. Sexy bald man with braid. No, I'm kidding.
Gilgame is pleased
I
to
bring
stay.
my horn up and blow a little tune in his
Yay.
direction.
Very good. So Ramos, give yourself a D4 for what does that do? That's attacks and
It's
saves.
a 1d6.
It's a 1d6.
Yes.
Apologies. 1d6.
Or attacks
He can-
and
he-
what? And
So
saves.
you can use
I think
it
so,
as
right?
a save or as you can add it to an ability check, an attack roll, or a savings throw.
One time.
Yep, in 10 minutes.
Within 10 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty sweet. Alrighty.
Thanks.
Well, that brings us at the end of round 1. You guys were lucky that you spotted him. They did not get a surprise attack on you. And we will begin with Ramas. Again, Hamish on deck.
Do I need to invoke? Can I see my roll first, and then decide if I want to use inspiration or whatever?
Oh,
it's called? Or do I
let's
have to?
see.
Good question.
Hold on. Hold on a
Do
second.
I have to just say I'm going to use it and then hopefully I don't get a nat 20 on that roll?
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, you can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All
So
right.
So save it if it's a really great roll.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, totally. Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. For
Go ahead.
Gilgaim, here comes the sword, and it's a nat 20, my friend.
Oof. Oof.
Wow,
Yeah, I
Gilgaim
don't think you
is
need inspiration on that.
Gilgaim is delivering today, and it automatically gave me a double die roll. Is that okay with you?
That's fine if D&D Beyond did that.
Yeah. So it
So
gives
it's-
me just a double die roll, and then plus my normal modifier, which is a total of 11 hit points of damage.
Oof. Nice. It is looking bloodied. Hey, you're doing some damage to this orc.
As I should be.
Very good. Very good. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
And no, I don't think so. Hold on one sec. Nope, that's it.
Okay. Hamish, you're up, and then Barrel.
All right, I am going to cast Magic Missile Keep switching between them. Okay, I'm gonna.
Love it.
How bad is the southern orc looking?
Barely hurt.
Barely.
Barely hurt.
Okay. I'm gonna send two.
The-
I'll send
the
all
northern
three
orc-
missiles at the orc.
Wait, which one did you attack initially?
I sent Tasha's mind whip to the southern orc. That's also
Oh,
where
whoops.
um
I did not know that.
Barrel threw the daggers at.
Apologies. Then yes, he is bloodied.
Okay. I'm gonna send two magic missiles at the orc and one of them at this ogre.
The ogre. Okay. They have no ability to dodge it, so do your worst.
Indeed. Oh, nice. I rolled
Human
2 4s and a
scum.
1. So, the southern orc takes 7 points of damage,
Oh,
and then the ogre takes 5 points of damage.
Nice.
All
Nice job.
very good, very good.
Is the orc dead yet?
No, but he's barely hanging on.
All right. And
Solid.
how's the mule doing? Still freaking out?
It's still freaking out, but it's kind of cornered. It can't go anywhere at the moment.
All right. Well, I'll just pat it on its head and be like, "It'll be okay. It'll be okay."
You're like trying to hold on to it. Yeah.
I mean, mules
Trying to
are
make sure it doesn't run away.
mules are pretty stupid creatures. They don't. I mean, they really don't startle that easily. I mean, it's why they use them to bring people down the Grand Canyon because they don't even react to snakes, typically.
Yeah, but this is not a snake; it's an ogre.
It's true.
It's 2 ogres,
very-
2 orcs.
A very large creature that just slammed right in front of its.
Yeah, it might not react to a
Visual.
snake, but I'm pretty sure it would react to a bear.
Well, anyway.
So Beryl will, seeing that her daggers were not effective, will run up to the ogre. Because she doesn't have much of this way. She will run up next to you. And she will just take her short sword and just take 2 swings. Take this, you fat fuck. Oh. Yep. She hits with both of them.
Yay.
And she does more damage with a short sword. Okay, that was. Oh yeah, okay. She does 9 points of damage.
Wow. Job, Beryl.
Good for her.
Like she kind of like slices the knee and then like the back part, and you see the ogre go.
Little hamstring.
Yeah, a little bit of a hamstring. It kind of like dips for a moment before it winces and gets back up. This ogre's looking real hurt because they're taking it down.
Nice.
Yeah. It is Soren's turn. Soren. Soren can't do a lot. He will instead go over to Calypso and cast guidance on her.
What is that?
Oh wait, hang on. Gives you, it's a D4. He's gonna do it anyway, but he'll give you a D4 plus D4 to ability checks. Might not be helpful, but we'll see. That's what he does.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Next up are the ogre's turn. The ogre in the rear is furious and gonna strike them. Ooh, and he does hit. It's a 2d8 plus. Okay.
Soren might have a new job.
You're right.
Yeah, right.
Resurrecting a dead legionnaire.
Yeah. Wow, I thought he would do more than that. Yeah, you see the ogre gets a solid hit on a couple of the soldiers and like whacks them pretty hard. It doesn't kill any of them, but definitely hurts them. The other ogre is going to swing again at Ramos, who keeps doing a huge amount of damage to it. Okay. Doesn't really. That is a 22 to hit.
Alrighty.
For 12 points of bludgeoning damage as he brings the
Ugh.
club bearing down upon you. Whack!
Oof.
You block it, but it's still like your arm is shaking. Feels like you might have broke something.
12?
Yes. Are you an actual tabletop or?
Yeah.
Sweet deal.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Alrighty. Whew. These ogres are they're mean, nasty bastards. This orc to the south is going to, having just got wrecked by Hamish, is going to aim at you, sir. Does 12 hit you? I don't think it does.
That is my armor class.
Then he does hit you.
Oh, you and your cast the fucking mage armor.
I
next time.
know.
I tell you to
He
do it.
doesn't want to keep trying to kill people.
Jesus
As
Christ.
he draws this large bow back, he lets it go, strikes you right in the shoulder for 8 points of damage.
Ooh.
It's like half your health.
It is
Soren-
half my health.
Soren is right there. You're good to go.
Soren will take good care of you. The other orc is going to jump down and get a little bit closer. And is going to take another shot at Soren. Which fucking misses. Man, this guy sucks. He keeps firing these arrows and they're just not really well placed, even though he's got the height advantage. And that is their turn. It is now the soldier's turn, and then Calypso, you're on deck. So what they will make their 4 strikes against the ogre. Hopefully they do better this time. One of them misses. One of them just hits. Yeah, actually 3 of them hit. So much better this time around.
Soldiers are getting their shit together.
Yeah.
A little help from the boss, maybe the Legion officer.
Yes, the officer is definitely helping them with this. So that is that right? That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that sounds about right. They do 30 damage to this ogre.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, they are.
There's
There are
definitely
9 of them that are
benefit in
overwhelming
numbers.
this guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's definitely benefit in
Yeah.
numbers
I mean, they'd have to do a lot of damage if they took out 2 ogres and 9 orcs in the field.
on their own, right?
Like,
Yes. Woof. Yeah.
I was gonna say if they get wiped by one ogre, then I have to wonder how they did that other attack, how they survived that other round.
Exactly. Calypso, is your turn, and then Ramos, you're on deck.
Okay, I do have a question before I go.
Sure.
Can I have 2 bardic inspirations going at the same time?
Is it concentration?
I don't know. I think you can. I don't know if you can
I
cast it on the same
imagine,
person.
It doesn't say no.
Does it require
well, no, I know it
concentration?
can't be on
You
the
can't have
same
multiple,
person,
but
but
I'm
it
pretty sure
doesn't
you can
say
just
I can't.
throw them out like candy on Halloween.
Hang on a sec.
It doesn't say.
Everything
Can't.
I've heard about bards is they just throw out bardic inspiration like candy to
Like
children on
candy.
Halloween. Like,
Yeah.
they're like,
No,
you
you can
get
just throw 'em
inspiration.
out.
You get inspiration.
Okay. Cool.
You just cannot use it on the same creature.
That makes
Any
sense.
one creature can only have 1 inspiration,
Yeah, that makes sense.
but you can use it for somebody else.
Okay. Cool. All right. So then I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers at level 2 at this ogre.
Ooh, they have to make a something check.
Yeah, wisdom savings check.
8.
They lost. They get 46 psychic damage.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
Wow.
I should have
They
thrown
get
more organs at you guys.
16. Wow. I rolled pretty high on that one.
It's on death's door.
Great.
This
I thought
ogre
you said
is
4d6, not 4d6.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said too. It was
Like,
46. I'm like, 46. That's awesome.
OP.
Yeah.
And then I think I am going to cast another bardic inspiration on Hamish.
How many spell slots do you have, baby? That's awesome. Like you could just crank
Well,
out these bardic
I've-
It
inspirations.
doesn't cost spell. It's
Inspiration is
just
separate.
It's
Yeah.
separate.
Oh, cool.
And I have
That's awesome.
I have one more to use before
Oh, you have like a pool of
take a
them?
long rest. Yeah, I get 3
Nice.
of them.
Is it
3
a
of
long
them
rest or short
in between.
rest?
No, long rest.
I wouldn't burn them all up now. Like we're on the first fight.
These are 2 big ogres attacking
Yeah,
us, so I'm
okay.
thinking,
Okay.
might not be a bad thing. And they last for 10 minutes. So, I mean,
Okay.
no? All right, should I take it back?
It's up to you. I mean,
No, I'm
whatever
gonna
you wanna
use
do,
it. I
Cliff,
have
so.
it to use, so I'm going to use it.
yep. Use it.
If you want to become a bard and decide for yourself what you want to do, that's fine. But I said I wanted to use it, and I'm using it. So Hamish, 1d6 for an ability check, an attack roll, or a savings throw. Use it wisely.
I will.
all right. Well done. Good turn. What else? Any movement you like to do?
I feel good about that. No, I think I'm pretty good where I am.
All right. At the top of the round, you see 2 more orcs.
Actually, you know what? No, can I take that back?
Too late. Just kidding.
Sure.
I just want to move and, how can I want to, like, I guess I can't really move easily. I'm actually going to move here. Maybe. Wait, let me see how what the distance would then be to. 5, 10,
Are you going to pass behind the mule?
25, 30, 35.
I mean, what direction is the
45,
mule
50,
facing? That is what
no,
we should determine.
I just want to.
Forward.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to like stand here and just kind of talk soothingly to.
Did you
mule.
pass in front of it or behind it?
No, I went around Hamish. So here,
you want to
here.
comment? Okay.
here, and then here, to where I
Okay.
am now.
Very good.
Okay.
So starting round 3, Ramas and then Hamish are on deck.
Gilgaam, give me strength.
Go ahead.
Come on,
End
buddy.
this miserable existence for the ogre.
Exactly.
Did you see that, Avery?
Well, I wasn't looking. Sorry.
Hamish? Oh, okay, never mind.
16.
You hit it.
Yeah, baby. And that is 9 points of damage with my
Oof.
sword.
It is real hurt.
Wow, it's still alive, huh? Jeez.
Yep.
Jeez
It's
Louise.
the ogre, my bro.
It is. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Hang on. Sacred Flame is an action, right? Yeah. Nope. That's it. All my bonus actions are spells, so.
Okay.
That's it.
Hamish.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
It seems like a good idea.
it's never too late, Hamish. It's never too late to protect yourself.
Look who's talking.
That's very funny.
That is an action. So I'm just gonna
Do you have any bonus
use my
actions?
bonus action to try and help calm the mule, or I don't know.
Okay. Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Cool.
Don't forget, you have mom's bonus on you.
I do.
Yes. Add your d6 if you like. It's still a 13 to beat.
Well,
Roll.
I think it's low enough that it's not gonna matter anyways, even if I roll an inspiration.
All right, save it then.
So I'm just gonna
Wow.
save it.
Would you roll like a 2 or something?
I rolled a 4.
Oh my god.
The meal is starting to kick at this point.
Oh no!
So you guys are okay, but you
I mean,
it's
it
like-
does bring it to a total of a 6, so it's not the natural one at least, but yeah.
yeah, almost. um, anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
No.
Use the bonus action. All right, no worries. Barrel is gonna go up, take 2 more swipes at this ogre, hopefully bringing it down, which she does. Hit it at least. We'll see if she hurts it enough. She could roll.
Barrel with a short sword.
Yeah, she just did 11 points of damage to it.
Really? Wow.
So you see Beryl, who she takes one swipe right at the leg, and at this point it totally collapses. She actually manages to grab on and leap up, drive the sword into its the back of its neck, and it just goes, and then as soon as she stabs it, goes, boom,
Wow,
falls over,
Beryl.
and she kind of
It's like-
jumps off.
That's like
Barrel.
the Dragon Age ogre
Gil-
kill, you know?
Gil
Like you
Gam
just
was with
climb
you.
up it and stab it in the head.
Yeah, take that. She spits on it.
Gilgam was with you, Barrel.
I don't know about Gugam, but yes, Tempest to the wind. This thing is dead. That was her turn. Soren's turn. He is going to heal you. Hamash? Hamalama damage?
I could
think it
use
just
a little
happens.
bit of loving.
Look at
Add
those
his.
lips, baby. Do that again. Let me see those lips. Ooh. That's nice.
You regain 7 points of healing.
I want those lips.
Yay. And I've still got less health than Ramas.
True. That will end Soren's turn because he's just going to hang.
Behind the Legion. It's a good spot for him.
Yeah, basically. The ogre, the last one, is gonna.
Oop, there's new orcs in the fray.
Trip him.
Yeah,
Trip him.
There were
fall.
there were 2 that joined in that had heard. Yeah. I think it's going to actually disengage because it's barely hurt them at all. Yeah, it's gonna disengage and run away.
Really?
So it will, yeah.
Kill the ogre.
It's almost
Kill
dead.
the ogre. It
I
is
think.
almost dead. That's why it's at this point. It's like I'm not waiting. It will climb back up.
It's gonna climb.
I had to disengage. Yeah, it's gonna climb back up the mountain, and it's gonna go out of view. We'll say, let's put it over. It's now the orc's turn.
How far is that thing able to run?
Apparently, it has
30
quite
feet.
ability.
It like just barely got outside of range. So it was, yeah, it just barely got out. So the orcs are now going to take their turn, and they're going to.
I could send it a message. We're going
Oh, we
We're
should.
Not in the middle of combat, though.
get you.
Little insulting whisper.
Yeah.
The bunnies are gonna get you in your sleep.
3 of them are going to target the troops. One of them really has it out for Hamish. So the troops are going to be. One of them was a natural 20.
Oh shit, my hat.
Plus
A little
5
too
to
vigorous
hit.
there.
Oh wow, yeah. Only one of them hits for a natural 20, which does a lot of damage. 15. Severely injuring one of the soldiers.
Wow.
Like on death's door. So that would be. Yeah, that was actually a nasty chunk of health. And then the last one is going after Hamish because he just really hates you.
Well, my AC's 3 points higher. Hopefully that does something.
Got a natural 20.
Fuck!
This is the one that's on the far south.
The one that's about to die. Yeah.
I should have cast Ray of Frost on that fucker!
He in his last moments, he knows he's probably not going to survive. He just aims straight at you. That's rough. Luckily, he rolled low on his doubles.
Could use that bardic inspiration.
Dude, you
to
got
save
lucky. He
yourself.
rolled so low.
I
7.
can't use Bardic Inspiration to increase my AC.
So it does 7 points of piercing to you.
Oh wow.
That
That's
was
something.
less than the normal attack.
Yeah, well, he rolled 2 dice, but one of them was a 1.
Alright, well, I'm back
So,
to 8
low
hit
damage.
points.
Back to 8 hit points. That is their turn. It's now the troops, and they're going to. They're only going to get 2 attacks because some of them only have javelins. They don't have a long range weapon. So
Javelin's
they're
a
going
ranged
to.
weapon.
Yeah, but if they lose it, they're fucked.
This is
They
the
have
only weapon they
spears or
have.
javelins? Because javelins are only
Sorry,
ranged.
they have. Actually, that's a good question. They have pikes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You can't.
Could throw a
Yeah,
pike,
no.
but
That doesn't seem
You ever,
like a good
have you ever
idea.
seen a pike? Yeah, you can't throw those.
yeah, they're pretty tall. Yeah, they're
like 20
pretty
feet
hard to.
tall.
Yeah, that's why they were fucking up the ogre. But
Not throwable. Great for horses, but not throwable.
yeah, not so much. Yeah, so they're gonna only get 2 strikes on, and they're gonna go for the one that's injured and the one that came closer. And I think they hit both of them. Yep. So they do 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
And so one of them's real hurt because there's multiple. There's about 2 and 2.
They have bow
This
and
one
arrows.
is
you said?
dead.
Are they using bow and arrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It was about 4 of them. So about half the group has bows. So they're basically just combined taking down these orcs. So the one that was attempting to get revenge on Hamish is taken out of the fight. It is Clips's turn.
Okay. I am going to cast.
Suck my nuts, orc. Sorry, let me say it like Hamish. Suck my nuts, orc.
Okay.
Suck my nuts.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on this dude.
Yay! That's one of my favorite spells. I love that spell.
The one that's
And-
hurt or the one that's closest to you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll click on it again.
You gotta double click so it pings.
I am, but it's.
Oh, there we
Okay.
go.
I saw it.
So, all right.
It's intelligence, right? Or wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom check.
Okay.
Sorry.
16?
Fuck.
It was a flat check, so they have no.
Okay.
Can I use my inspiration
let's see
to
if
help
does
her?
it do something on a failed?
I don't think.
Nah, I don't think that's how it works.
It offers
Alright.
a different damage.
Yeah. Let's try.
Damn it! I should have used vicious mockery. I just had this feeling I should,
It's okay.
I want to. Like, I really want to use vicious mockery.
I
if
really
for nothing
want-
else, if for no other reason than to just consistently scandalize Ramas.
I want to see something die laughing. I think that's an awesome spell. I just love
Yeah.
Tasha's his laughter.
That'd be hilarious if it slipped and fell off the cliff, though.
Yeah, really.
It's like, does it
'Cause
fall
it rolls
forwards or
ar-
backwards?
Yeah,
Forwards.
it
Off
falls
the cliff.
prone, falls prone, and just is rolling around laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would hurt too. Yeah. Whack. All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Calypso?
Mm. Yeah. I am going to move back here between Soren and Remas.
Okay.
See if I can shield Hamish a little bit.
Okay.
He's
Ramas.
still got an arrow poking out of him.
I got 2 arrows.
Yep. It's got
Arrows.
those like big thick like Oric arrows. Yeah.
I'm halfway to being Boromir.
You are halfway to Boromir.
You are. Ramas, Hamish, you're on deck.
All right, I will turn and face to the north, and I will pull out of my trusty javelins, and I will toss one up at the orc to the north here that has been harassing Hamish.
Sure. Do your thing.
Oh, the one that was harassing me is dead.
I will say it does take.
Oh, Soren, sorry, the one that was harassing Soren.
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, your javelin is.
And the javelin throw is going to require some love from dear Calypso.
Okay.
And that gives me a total of 12.
12 just misses it. You see it just flies right over it.
Javelin
Very
sails
close, though.
past. Ah, well.
Ah, well. Anything else? in Your turn?
Nope. That was it for this turn, sadly.
All right. Hamish, go ahead.
Alright.
And
I'm
then
going
Barrel.
to turn to the other orc to the south of us, and I'm going to cast Ray of Frost. I'm
Alrighty.
also going to have my bird peck at its eyes to
Peck
assist
its
me
eyes out.
in attempting to hit this beast. Alright, so let me see what that comes to. 12.
I'm going to see if your familiar can assist you when it comes to an attack roll. I gave it to you because it was distracting against a saving throw, but this is a little different.
Yeah, that's fair.
Where's the... Is this part of your subclass?
No, this is just the find familiar spell.
Oh, it's a spell.
In combat. Oh, it does say in combat it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn. A familiar can attack, but it can take other actions as normal.
Oh,
So I'm just
I just had it
assuming
go on
that
your
it's
turn.
using its action to assist me.
okay.
So, I mean, we could just Google the assist action and what exactly that does.
So it assists you.
Wouldn't that give you an advantage or something? Or
I
no?
don't think it can assist you for an attack roll. I think it can assist you for other types of. You have to convince me. How will it assist you to give you advantage?
So, my idea was that essentially it would just kind of like fly around and kind of like distract the orc, which would cause it to like lower its defenses so that so it's less able to like dodge an incoming attack.
Okay.
So that I can hit it more easily.
Okay. Sure.
Cool.
Go ahead and yeah.
The
All right. I'll
total
give you
is
advantage on that.
16.
16 hits.
Nice. And that is gonna be a D8.
Sadly, it's not immune to birds distracting it.
Indeed. That
It's not
is
one of its immunities.
4 cold damage.
Ooh, okay.
Excuse me.
Ooh, cold. Is that good? Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm going to... That's it.
Okay. Then it is Barrel's turn. She is going to climb up, which requires a check. Strength check. Fucking A, she rolled high. Yep, she's done this before. So it's half movement. So 5, 10. She just barely gets up to here. So she can attack the orc, but she's gonna have disadvantage because of her lower position.
Ankle stabber.
Basically, yeah. That was basically her movement was to get up there. This is about a 10-foot height.
Is my bird still distracting? No, I'm just kidding.
Not at this point, sadly. So one of them misses. The other one also sadly misses. So she tries to kind of like jab at it, and the orc just kind of just dodges it out of the way there. It is Soren's turn, and I guess he'll just do the good old Secret Flame at the orc north of you guys. It's looking pretty hurt. Dexterity save. He fucking failed finally.
Did Beryl just climb the mountain?
She did. Oh
nice.
my god, no way. Soren wrecks this orc with a
little
sacred
flame.
He
Nice.
does. You see this radiant glow, just kind of like almost like
Well done, Soren.
like a hand that just sort of like scrapes him. Ah, yes. Ramas, Gilgame is with me, finally. Barrel, so it's only 10 feet up, so these rocks are sort of like chunky. You can climb them. It is, the ogres are, this one runs away further. Should be.
Excuse me.
The orcs they're gonna run away because they lost this one. This one is gonna run away. Barrel would get a strike of opportunity.
Yay. Go, Beryl, go.
I will say that southern orc, because I hit it with Ray of Frost, has 10 less feet of movement, so it can only get 20 feet.
Okay. It's fine. You can still, it is starting to get out of range. You can just barely see it because of you guys are kind of in the pass. She has disadvantage because of her height. Oh, does she hit it? I don't think I think she just missed it. Yeah, no, she gets real close, but no, unfortunately does not make it. At this point, Calypso, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. So at this point, wait, where'd everybody go? I'm sorry, I was trying to manipulate my image, my icon.
They ran
No
away.
worries. They are running away. So
Are we chasing?
I don't know.
Which direction did they run? They
Which
went up,
way
back up
go?
the mountain,
One of them
Where
ran
did you go?
north, the other one ran south.
and they're out of
From this
sight.
map.
They're out of sight.
The ones that ran off to the north are out of sight. The one to the south, you can just barely see him.
How many feet away is he?
I'd say 30. Probably a little outside 40 feet because of the height.
Okay. I am going to cast vicious mockery at that fucker. He
Okay.
has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm ready.
19.
Fuck!
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I rolled 19 flat.
Damn.
He's in his panic. He is it's taken over, and it's hard to land anything just to otherwise distract him.
Is it just the orc to the south that's still visible, or is the northern or the ogre visible?
You can hear them running off, but you can't see them anymore. They're over. It's very rocky terrain here.
All right.
All right. Clips on anything else?
Nope.
All right.
Much I can do.
We'll start with you, Ramos. Do you guys want to pursue, or did you want to?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, we have to chase after them. We can't allow them to get word to the fortress.
I'm not very agile going up mountains quickly. Can I still see the one to the south? Can I throw a javelin at him? is he
Not
out of
really.
sight?
You're gonna have to move probably to your right, which would be west.
Move west to see him?
Yeah.
So like this way?
Yeah.
Can I see him from here?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I will throw a javelin at him.
Okay. Javelin has an effective range of what? Is it 30 feet?
Javelin has an effective range of 30 feet, but it can go up to 120.
Okay. I believe
Um,
outside of 30 you have disadvantage.
Disadvantage, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this beyond 30 now?
It is beyond 30 feet.
Okay. All right, that would be a 9, which I'm sure misses.
Yeah, sadly it misses. Anything else?
No, I don't think I can. Yeah.
Okay. Hamish?
All right, so I'm going to. Does the mule look? Is the mule just freaking out? Like, is it tugging like it's trying to run away?
It was, but now that the activity has died down, it is slowly calming.
All right.
Calming.
So I'm going to release the reins. Hopefully, it's not a terrible idea.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to the north. If I try to like climb this rock, would I be able to see the orc or the ogre? That one off to the north.
Maybe.
Cool.
Yeah, sure.
How far can I get? I can get 30 feet, so that's like what? Rough
It's
terrain
half
move
movement to
through, so-
climb. Yeah,
Okay.
it's difficult terrain to move through
So,
somewhat.
10, 15, 20, 30?
It's about 10. It's a 10-foot climb. So it'll be 20 feet to move all the way up.
Oh. So I can't
So-
climb on my turn without dashing.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll dash and I'll climb up. So that was 20 feet there. 30, 40, right?
Yep.
45. 55?
Yep. All out. Yeah, that's a relatively small step up.
60? Okay, do I need to make like an athletics check for this, or is that...
Oh shit. Yeah, you were supposed to take one for the climb.
Alright, let me do that.
Sorry. Yes.
See how you do.
Apologies.
We'll see how I do. I obviously
Because
not very
Beryl
strong.
had to do an athletics check.
That wasn't too
I'll be right
bad.
back. I just
That's
gotta-
a
Okay.
14.
14 succeeds. Barely.
Cool.
You slip a little bit, but
Alright.
thankfully the rock is, has enough natural stepping.
We're supposed to get rain.
Man, this is when I really wish that I had I think it's called long stride or something prepared, so I could just dash as a bonus action. Oh well.
Expeditious
can I
retreat or whatever it is.
Expeditious retreat, yes.
Yeah.
So can I see them now? Like,
You can, yes.
how far away are they? Obviously, I can't attack them this turn, but
The orc is 35. The ogre is 45 feet.
Okay. Cool.
Ogre is like about to die.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? Oh, that was your
It
full
was
turn.
I had to use my action to dash in order to get on top of that. Yeah. So
Okay.
That's my turn.
So Beryl sees that you guys are still attacking, so she will jump up. Fine. She can actually just make it to the guy. I know. Sorry, it's kind of outside. Can you guys see outside the
It's
picture?
just black.
Just black.
Can't
Oh,
see the
interesting.
character pins. Yeah.
All right, no problem. So
I
she
see
will
her
take
health
2
pool.
strikes. Yeah, both of those hit. Yeah, I think this guy is dead.
Nice.
7 points. Actually, no, not dead.
But she'll get an attack opportunity when he tries to run.
Yeah, she's hurt. It's her turn. Soren is. Hell, Soren can't do much. I guess he'll cast guidance on Calypso if she chooses. So when Mom gets back, she'll do that.
Oh yeah, and I still have inspiration.
Yep. The ogre and orcs are going to dash and run 60 feet away. They're starting to get really far.
Yeah, so now they're 95 and 105.
Yeah, they're pretty far.
Still within the range of magic missile.
That's very funny. No problem. Welcome back. This orc is actually going to stand and fight because he knows if he runs away, Beryl is doing too well. So he's just going to go out with his
Well, at least she's not been hurt yet.
great axe, which will hit her. Ooh, it's a lot of damage. $14 points of slashing damage. Man, maybe they should have just ran down and great axe him.
Where's Beryl? Did she run off to the south?
Yeah,
she's
she
right
did.
Here.
All right, I'm gonna have to book after
And
her
the
then.
orc
Jesus.
is here, just south of her.
You stopped to fight her. God.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. The map is
younger than we are.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix
Well,
that.
younger than we are in real life, but about our age probably in game life.
Yeah,
Gillen,
the fighters.
She's 4 years younger than you guys are.
That is true.
The fighters are gonna split at this point and climb the rocks, and they will be able to shoot.
Well, I think my character's 25.
Yeah. Actually, that's right.
all
I'm
good.
only doing one.
Well, that's
All
not
good.
important right now.
Yeah, that's all good.
They take. So the Legion begins to split in half, and the archers climb the rocks and get advantage on the orc, and they take him out. The one that hit Beryl is taken down by arrows, just a quiver full.
Nice.
And the ones north have disadvantage, but they're gonna take. They're within range to shoot the ogre. I'm gonna try and take him out before he gets too far. Oh wait, this was disadvantage. Oh my god, no way. Yeah, they do. They just barely hit the ogre. Yeah, they take the ogre down.
Yeah.
Wow. As he's running away, you just see one of them throws
like
not throws
axe or
two of them like and you just see kunk, boom, you hear this slamming in the distance. This ogre is no more of the living.
So is everything dead then that we were chasing?
There's one orc that's getting away. But it is Calypso's turn.
On the north, right?
Yes, way far. At this point, it's like you guys are those of you that are down below are going to struggle unless you have extreme range. Yeah, 95 feet. Calypso, it's your turn. And then Ramos, you're on deck.
Oh, I'm going to cast Fog Cloud on it.
You can't see him from your vantage point.
Could
So
I
you're gonna
move,
just-
How
You're
far
gonna
does
guess?
Fog Cloud go?
120 feet?
Oh wow.
Do you have to see
Please
where you're
don't do
aiming?
that.
Um,
No.
I mean, it just needs to be centered on a point within range, but since I can't see him, it doesn't make sense to actually cast it.
It's up to you.
I think I'm, I mean, I can't see him. And I don't want to waste a spell slot because there's more of them and they're going to run and get their buddies. So, no, I'm going to hold my. I'm going to hold my turn.
Very good then. You're gonna hold your turn. What do you? You're gonna hold an action to trigger.
I hold
What's
an
your
action.
trigger?
Yeah.
You gotta
And
be a little more specific.
so when I do, it'll be what'll I do? What'll I do? It'll probably be fog cloud.
So if you see anything dangerous, you'll fog cloud it.
You
You're
know,
gonna
I'm
do this-
actually thinking it would be really good for me to fog cloud us, so they can't see us.
Okay.
But do I have to tell you specifically where I'm gonna do it?
Not really. The trigger can just be you're gonna cast fog cloud somewhere when you see something. So that's
Okay.
the trigger is
Yeah.
what I have to know.
Okay,
Yeah.
when I see something.
Okay.
Yes.
Then that brings us to round 5. Ramos.
I say, Soren, take care of Barrel, and I will just use my action to dash
Of course,
up,
sir.
up this hill.
Sure. Make a athletics check or strength check.
Yeah, athletics is my
Okay.
proficiency. 24.
Yeah, easy enough.
So you
still
say
consumes half movement,
I lose, half movement. Okay, so
so
I
it was
can
20
move,
feet to get up.
So I can move 30. Oh, it's 20 feet straight up.
It's 10-foot vertical climb, but it consumes half movement, or excuse me, it consumes double movement to get up. Does that make sense?
Up to what point here, where I am?
Yes,
Or-
where you are.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this would be 40 feet of movement, and I'm dashing, so I have 20 more feet.
Yep.
So are these 5 or 10? 5, 10, 15, 20. So basically takes me kind of right off just off the map here.
So you are roughly 90 feet from the orc.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm just gonna chase him down.
Okay.
That seems
Hamish.
to be what everybody wants to do. So
So I'm gonna move
There's only one left.
30 feet forward. So I guess like 5. Oh, I can't actually do that.
That's okay. I'll just tell you. You get within about within 60 feet if that's what you were looking to do.
Yes. So I'm gonna
Yes.
cast Tasha's Mind Whip on this orc. So it's an
Okay.
intelligence saving throw. Hopefully he fails.
4.
Thank fucking God. Okay, so there are, other than the 3d6 psychic damage that he's going to take, on a failed save, he cannot take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover,
Okay.
on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one out of those 3. So, and it's just
Okay.
for the one turn, so it won't be able to dash or disengage or anything. We'll have to either fight or move, or
Oh, he can't move and take an action.
yeah, he
It's
only
one or
gets
the other?
he only gets to move, take an action, or take a bonus action. Only one of those 3
Oh
things. Yeah.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Roll your damage.
Ooh, that's good. That's 11 points of damage, psychic damage,
You almost kill it.
and that is my second spell slot.
Okay. That's Beryl's turn. She will come back after killing the orc. Collect. She's gonna search for one of her daggers. So she's way too far to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. She picks up one of her daggers and then she'll jump back down. That's her turn. Soren will. Soren has guidance on. Actually, you know what Soren's going to do? He's going to guide himself because he can do that. And he's going to attempt to calm down the mule.
Good old Soren.
Yeah, that's a good use of that.
Where's the animal handling? +2, 12. Yeah. Yep. He rolled high enough with the ability check. He manages to kind of calm the mule down. It was a little easier too because of the situation is kind of calming. So he kind of brings it to a rest and feeds it some food to kind of calm it. Yeah. The orc's turn. He's gonna run. He's just gonna run 30 feet. That's
you know,
his
Mom,
turn.
I'm really glad that you didn't cast Fog Cloud on the orc, because I would not have been able to cast Mind Whip on him.
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't we expedite the
He
end of this,
would've
because
gotten
the orc's intention at this point, you guys are getting really far away. You don't hear anyone approaching in either direction. I mean, Ramos, you can chase him down, but you're really far away at this point unless you have something ranged you can do.
I was gonna try to get in range to toss another. Actually, I could pull my bow and arrow out.
You can.
That's probably more
yeah.
effective than.
You'll have to move forward.
That'll probably take an
You don't have
action
to,
because
that
it's
makes
not
sense.
equipped.
Yeah, if you're swapping out weapons, it does consume an action.
Yeah, I would have to swap a weapon because I have the javelins ready, but the javelins are disadvantaged over 30 feet.
You can try it. It's better than nothing.
Try the javelin. Yeah, I'll try the javelin. All right. So I'll run. I'll move 30 feet and then try to toss the javelin.
That's fine. Go ahead.
See if I can hit it. Yeah, baby, 22.
Nice.
With disadvantage?
No,
Roll again.
21.
You lucky bastard.
Oh,
I would like to do this.
You are rolling really well today. Holy crap.
I move up and I say, Gilgaam, and I toss the javelin and it goes right through its head.
Right through its chest.
Just crashes right into the ground. Well done, guys. Well done. Let's get
Gilgaam for the win.
nice. Oh my god, was I not sharing my screen?
Nope.
You guys couldn't hear the music.
No.
Nope.
Fuck.
I was,
There was no
kind of
music.
surprised by that. I was like,
I was like,
Guys,
I was so caught up in
shit.
combat that I wasn't even thinking about the music, but yeah, it was a little
I'm
quiet.
listening to this like amped up battle music, and I'm like, oh fuck, I just realized I wasn't sharing my screen. I'm really sorry. Call me out, by the way, if you guys don't hear any music.
okay.
Yeah, I was a little surprised, but I was thinking you were intentionally not doing that. So okay.
No.
You
it
know,
was
you probably stopped when you shared the picture of the
It did build up
the
some
orc thing.
stress.
Oh, the silence.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
Nice.
good. Yeah, well done, guys. Well,
Great.
stop combat. Alrighty.
By the way, why is
So
my
we're done with
picture
that.
doing that? All
Doing
your picture
grainy.
Doing what?
I don't know.
All grainy
I noticed
now.
that.
Can you fix that?
Well, we're
It's
gonna
not- It's not grainy for me. It looks great.
You talking about Astral Tabletop?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're done for now
Okay.
with the tabletop, but
Hey, why don't you just re-upload the picture I gave you? Or
I'm-
just, like,
I'm-
crop
I'm
that
going
picture
to.
and then re-upload
No,
it.
I'm going to.
okay. So well done. You guys take some time to loot the corpses. Again, they're all of them were bearing the orange symbol of Grumsh, the triangle, creepy triangle eye. You find not a whole lot of loot on these guys, about 50 silver and 1 potion of healing that was never used. So better than nothing.
If you
Who
don't
needs
mind,
the healing?
could I have that?
Yeah, that
Potion?
sounds like a good idea.
Oh, shit,
Don't forget,
I
you guys also have
2
healing
of
surges.
them.
Why don't you put that 50 silver in the group
I'll do that, yeah.
pot? It's not really worth
breaking that out. Unless you have a different opinion, Calypso, but
No, I'm fine with that.
just put it in the kitty.
All right.
Great.
Alrighty.
That's 3 hours for us, so we got a good
I was just
stopping
gonna
point.
say this is a great place to stop while you guys are kind of taking a short rest or whatever.
Yeah, probably short rest makes sense here.
Yeah. If you guys want to go ahead and hit that short rest button, use your hit dice to heal up.
I don't think that does anything to me, does it? Oh, it heals me?
A short rest doesn't, but during a short rest you can use hit dice to heal yourself. Kind of
Okay.
the concept
Isn't
is.
that for
One hit die, right?
us,
Oh, it's Sacred
because
Oath.
we're using the action surge,
Ooh,
the
what's
healing
that?
surge. We get hit dice back on a short rest.
Yes, you do.
So should we use an healing surge and then take a short rest?
Yeah,
to
you
get
can do
the
that.
Hit dice back.
Basically, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Wait, what are you saying, Avery?
So I'll explain. You can take your hit dice. Excuse me. Blah, blah. You can take your healing surge, which is once per short rest. You can do this. So during combat, you could have used an action
Okay.
healing surge, which uses up to half of your hit dice at once.
Okay.
Fubi.
You regain up to half your hit dice during a short rest anyway, so essentially it nets out to no difference. So you can essentially
I'll
use your
take
hit
a
dice.
short rest. Do I get how much bardic? Well, I don't need it because I didn't take any hits.
Yeah.
I'm also,
So-
as a note,
yes.
I'm gonna also use my arcane recovery to gain back one of my second level spell slots.
Okay. Perfect. And very good. Okay.
Now what?
How do I do this 1d10?
We're done for today.
I guess I roll the 1d10?
I was waiting
Yeah.
for you to like do an outro.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you guys are doing your. I saw some of you doing your short rest stuff, so I was
Yeah.
kind of waiting.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So what? Just roll your hit dice, Dad,
So
and
it's
then
9, so it takes me back to 27.
I should put myself in here too.
All right.
yeah, guys, don't forget you can always use the healing surge during combat.
Yeah.
It consumes an action, but it's if
It's a
you're
free-
in dire straits, it's good.
Free. It's a freebie. Yeah.
Yeah, basically a free heal. Yeah, so great job. That was that could have been a lot worse if the Imperial Legion hadn't joined. It would have been a lot tougher because the
I'm
ogres
glad we
would
ran
have.
into. Just
double
happened
teamed you.
to run into them.
Yeah, yeah, they're pretty pretty strong group of. They train the Imperial soldiers well in the Empire. Yeah, so you guys are making your approach. You feel like you're getting closer and closer to this fortress. So
Great.
think about it for the week, and we will pick this up next Saturday. Do you want to resume the normal time, or do you want to keep this time?
Resume normal time because we still have not planted stuff because there was plants coming in that I had forgotten I'd ordered like way back.
No worries.
That is not happening.
Yeah, you're getting late in the year to be planting.
Yes,
Yeah, we got to
yes,
get
it is.
planting.
We gotta get them in.
Yeah. Cool. Alrighty, so 4 p.m. your time next
Yeah.
weekend.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much,
Sounds
Deacon,
good.
for being willing to get up early today.
Yeah,
Okay.
no worries. I enjoyed it.
Thank you. It was fun.
Awesome. All right.
Love you and thank you
Good to see
very
you.
much for my birthday gifts. We're extremely
Yes.
generous.
No problem. Dad's Father's Day is up next. So I'll give you a call tomorrow, Dad, and
Sounds good.
I'll tell you the gift you get.
Thank you.
You get his
Thank you,
love.
Tegan. I get
You get
we
his
get love.
love.
I get love. That's what I want for Father's Day is your love.
I get you a little more than that, but yeah.
All right, very good.
All
All
right.
right.
All right.
Bye,
All right, y'all.
sweetheart.
Love y'all.
Love you.
Have a
Bye.
great day.
Bye.
See you
See
next
ya.
week.